like that anime, like black lines down his face, eyes like hollow, like yeah, my party's all crazy right now.
Can we go to that ramen place? Duke was saying it was best ramen shop in all of Night City.
Sure, that sounds like a plan. I'm just going to walk this way, and he's going to just like walking again, not facing you guys or the corpse. Just like shuffle out of the building and walk past. I would love that. As far away from here as possible. Can we drop the head off at home first? Please.
Uptime just leaves the party, never to be seen
You,
again.
you can leave it in my trunk. It says he went over to his car.
Oh, going.
Alright. Vacant, can you drive?
She's currently sitting on the hood of the car, just eating Pocky.
I'm like,
She's quite happy.
I'll like walk past her, like, okay, give me the gun, I'm going to drive.
Okay, she'll take it out and just hand you it.
He'll go and he will get in and like literally start the car whether you're still on the hood or not.
Hang on.
Or she'll just fall off the hood and then like gingerly get into the car.
Before you get in, Siren is just gonna like take the give you the little bit of vulva that got like embedded that she's like taken out, and she's just gonna go, I'll fix that for you later, okay?
Gingerly just turns and gets into the car, holding it like that, just holding it in the air. Okay.
I think I should probably sit out at this meeting, considering that they have made it abundantly clear that they remember what happened to their last leader, and I'm not going to wait until their drug-addled minds, decide.
We're not going to Maelstrom, are we?
We need to pick up their stuff.
We're going
That's
to
my
swing
point.
on by, don't we? Also, what did you do to Ox?
Do you remember a brief brownout about, like, what is it? It's been, like, how long has it been? It's been a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks?
It's been a few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
about 2 weeks.
It's been
About
longer
two-
than that.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
about
I'll say 3. 3 is more reasonable.
about 3 weeks ago, brief brownout hit, like, Chinatown, that area. Like, flickered on for about 30 minutes.
Saw
or
it on
so.
the scream sheets.
Ox was the beneficiary of that power. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not particularly proud of what I did, but I did what I had to do because I had people that I cared about in danger. Anyway, and he's gonna like whistle for and Spectre knows the code for like that New York whistle means get my bike, please.
It do be like that sometimes. I had the brown out last time I had the big marathon session of ELO, but like I'm in the middle of a raid. What am I supposed to do,
The pain of losing power or internet in the middle of a raid, that just brought back so many horrible memories.
Yeah, that's not what I'm
PC is
talking
the
about
worst.
when I say brown out.
Oh god.
Oh,
gross.
Oh yeah, that's.
Thankfully, that's the kind of thing that opening a drawer can fix. The other one.
So, folks, if you're enjoying this wholesome content, please consider dropping a sub because it is September and 30% off of subs, and all the like the spare stuff goes to me, not to Twitch. So I appreciate it. Showing me that you like the show is very encouraging. So yeah.
Where else can you get great jokes about my character shitting himself? Come on.
Oh, you are vile.
But yeah, so he would just mention that as he calls the cycle, and just like slowly turns around and says, if it's funny, I used to be a pacifist, believe it or not.
I don't believe them. He says he like opened the trunk and he'd like look over at Siren unexpectedly. And you'd see him pull out like this little can of like air freshener, and it goes. Is he like shaking it around, like getting ready to spray it?
I didn't believe it either. He's gonna silently sit and face the road and wait for his bike to get there. So
I'll follow behind.
Siren will just do what do and then get in the car.
Okay. Knight's gonna like spray the head down with like. With his air freshener stuff, and then he's gonna close the trunk. You want fucking corpse stank in your trunk, especially in a nice car.
A good bag would prevent that from getting out. I'm just saying.
He's got a couple of like Walmart-esque plastic bags. It's fine.
Okay, that might not be good enough.
It's in a box. It's fine.
Yeah.
You should probably be keeping this. Never mind. Knight's gonna get in the car and start heading back to the Maelstrom.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead to our ramen shop and let them know you guys are coming, and I'll be waiting there. So take your
You're
time.
gonna need to ping. I didn't come last time, and Knight doesn't know where it is, so you're gonna need to ping me the coordinates.
Yeah.
I assume you all will reach out about it when it's time. So we'll cross that road when we get there.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna make this super complicated. You're gonna swing by and you're gonna see that fellow with the big cavity in his head, and you see a bunch like his 5 or 6 tiny red lights like adjust a little like camera lenses like apertures as you approach, and he just has this big dumb smile on his face. Welcome back.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I got your stuff. You got any proof that you like actually did this?
Oh yeah, and I'm going to like open up and I show like some of the pieces. We have the guy's head too, but like that's gross, you know.
Nah, I want to see it.
But that's in their car. But we were killing vampires like it was a fucking Blade marathon. It was great.
Knight, open your trunk. It says he started walking around to the back of the car, and you see a couple of other punk Maelstrom guys walk up, and these guys had like shitty, and I mean like awful cyberware, like you know those like grabby hands that you get for old people that can't like reach up real high anymore. You know, like that's basically what these guys' arms look like, and they have like these long like lateral strings to sort of like keep the suspension in them and stuff like that. Like it's garbage, like premium garbage, and the cavity boy is gonna go around to the back of the car and open up the trunk. What'd you put it in a plastic bag for? You hear him start ruffling through it, and he's gonna like, you're gonna see in the rearview mirror, or and you guys are in your own car. He's gonna like pull out the head and like look at it like, nice.
That was cool. You know, it reminds me there was this event in ELO where they had vampires for like 6 months. Not that great. I mean, the gear was all right, but like, man, killing these vampires was a lot easier than it was in ELO. Those were bastards. These guys were fucking pushovers.
That's crazy. It's he's just like staring at the head like, rat. Nobody's gonna miss you, pal. And you see him like lean forward. He's actually gonna like place a kiss like on this severed head's lips, and he's gonna like put it back into the trunk and like close it. All right, we're good. I'll bring you.
Siren has been having like a mini panic attack. She does not like people like touching like her cyberware. She's like, you fucking damaged that, I will. So she's like, just goes over and she's immediately checking it for anything that like.
Just
Like
start fucking
Nicolas
blasting.
Cage out of that one like weaponsmith guy. Now you have to buy it. You used it, like obsessively cleaning the gun.
I'll be right back.
Lord of War.
Stay chilled, okay? Don't like do anything stupid, right?
Okay, we will be here.
Yeah, super chill, but super hungry, so.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Black lace kind of gives you the munchies. My bad. It's me walking off very slowly, leisurely.
Yeah, I actually, you know, it's only been a little bit. I feel like I could go for more of the black lace because that was actually better than I thought it was going to be.
That's premium
I don't
shit,
think that's
pal.
a good idea.
All right, well, just thought it was okay. You know, judging me.
Judging, I'm just...
Ooh, judgy siren. Ooh. This guy brings back like a big cardboard box. This guy brings back a big cardboard box, and it's like full of these like random assortments of like little boxes that have like makeup or like hair cleansers type stuff, and then, like, you know, it's all packed with drugs, so, like, you don't even have to figure that one. Like, it just to make things look a little less conspicuous. That's actually kind of smart on these guys' parts. So you wouldn't think these guys would be very intelligent, but they're at least somewhat clever.
Hey, practice makes you good.
Oh, it's
no
my
matter how
favorite brand.
clueless you are.
Hey, a broken clock's right twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want me to put this, in the trunk? Who's taking it?
I'll take it. You can put it here.
Okay. Hey, I want you guys to listen to me. We really appreciate what you did, and we'll be in touch. It says he opened up the trunk and sat this down, closed it up, and gave like a on the side of the
Okay.
car.
I am Fireball, so if you need to contact me, you can find. You know, if you like, I can send you an invite on the ELO. They have private messaging on there if that's easier.
That's crazy. It says he started walking off.
Okay, all right.
Knight will give you a knowing look like do not associate with these people. So what are we doing first? Are we gonna go meet up with
I mean, I'm very hungry. I feel like we should go get the food first. You know.
You're hungry, me too. I'm starving. I'm really hungry. Can we go and get some food? Thanks.
Let's do the food first, and then we meet with the person. But we got to. If I don't eat something, I'm gonna freak out.
Where are we going?
All right, here, and I will send because I have the address, so I will send it tonight, and I will start driving toward the ramen shop where Dynamo is.
Mm.
Knight holds up his agent, just like, yeah. And he plugs it into his car and starts driving off.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
He's waiting there for when you guys get there, whenever that is.
Okay, and what is the name of your contact there? I'm trying to remember her name.
Dynamo.
Her name's Dynamo.
Dynamo.
Y'all got fucking spot on memories, I'll tell you.
That's
I have my
because
notes open.
Father
I-
watches the episode.
Y'all got.
I only remembered that because Alex said it about 20 seconds ago.
Alright, well, I'll put my fucking journal up then. I guess I don't need it. Alright, so. Well,
I remember because Duke was flirting with her.
true.
God, I remember that now. Great.
Hey,
She's
it
just
got us a parking space.
true. She's just a nice old Japanese lady, and she's not even that old. She's like 40 something, right? Like, but to be
And
fair,
Yeah,
a
she's in her
fan.
40s.
yeah,
She's in her 40s.
being
That's the
40
right
in
age
Night
to do.
City's a feat. I'm just saying, like, making it that long.
I said that's age appropriate for Duke.
If I remember rightly,
And
she's
Fireball,
also
actually.
a fan.
She is a fan.
She
Right.
is.
Her
Yes.
employee, which is presumably her son, is not a fan.
That's right, which is weird but funny.
I didn't like your music. It's shit. So,
Oh yeah,
well,
she's a massive fan of Vacant.
Uptime, did you want to roleplay or did you just want to wait until everybody else gets there? Your
I
call,
feel
man.
like Uptime would probably. I don't think he'd really want to engage too much. He would probably just like pop in very quickly, hood drawn up, like just pop by the table and just be like, "Hey, let Dynamo know, table for 4, her old friend, the vertical one," and he's just gonna like wait outside on a probably like literally go outside, clamber up one of the fire escapes or something, and sort of wait above ground level so that he's not like noticeable to anyone down there, and just sort of wait. He doesn't want to be caught,
Table
doesn't
for
want to get anyone in
5.
trouble. Table for 5, right, whatever. I forgot Knight. So yeah, Knight too. He would include Knight. He is not as worried about he is worried about his being caught, basically, is the goal. So he is going to go inside, quickly order, and then just like go up and wait, feet dangling off our fire escape, just trying to stay out of the way. He doesn't want to bring any trouble down on Dynamo either. So
Fair enough. Okay.
trying to stay out of the way. He doesn't want bringing
Oops.
any trouble down on you.
Okay. So everybody's gonna show up sort of at once. Since you guys are in the same little caravan, there's gonna be no issues on the road because Knight's not driving through dangerous territory. Because that's a bad idea. But you guys are coming from Haywood, right? You're coming from the Haywood Industrial all the way over to the what's the name of that district?
Japantown.
Excuse me.
It's in Japantown.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's bordering between the Glen and Japantown. That's right. Okay.
Correct.
Making sure the folks at home can see the map.
Yeah.
The best they can. Text comes up a little small. Anyhow. Alright. Feel free to roleplay.
Okay.
When we get there, I'll like look around and then just finally send a message up. I'm like, okay, we're at the shop. I mean, I figured you would have been here already, but
You would probably just see him drop down from the rafters. And,
Oh,
or,
I was
like,
gonna say,
Jonathan.
Siren would instantly look up.
yeah,
She
just,
would
yeah,
know that you would be
that's
like,
what
on
you
a
should
roof
do.
somewhere.
because Fireball's
Like,
like,
when
oh,
you said that, I'd be like, she's up there, you idiot, and then just
rude.
Nod.
First off, second of all, it scared the shit out of me. I almost had the brownout. All right, let's
talk about the definition of brownout, because I don't think you caught what I was putting down as he walks by. And also, please, and he pauses before we go in, don't use my name out loud right now, okay? Call me I don't know, runtime or something.
That's like
Oh,
really close.
runtime.
Look, it doesn't need to be close. It just needs to not be the exact thing, okay? We're just trying to avoid getting these people in trouble. I'm debating even going in.
What if I call you Lightning Bolt, right? Then it's like we're partners, you know?
Just call
Yeah,
him Miguel.
Fireball,
Let's get this over
Lightning
with.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Knight? I apologize. My brain was hurting from that last suggestion.
Excuse me.
I'm calling you Miguel, and we're moving on.
Fine. And he's gonna walk inside.
I'll just wink and be like, Lightning Bolt. And then I'm gonna go in and
Lightning bolt.
sit down.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt, magic missile. It could have been magic missile. I'm just saying, I'm a little sad about that now.
Magic missile is like, never mind. I don't wanna
Maybe
go there.
something like ice related, because you know, like fire and ice.
No, that's Iceman.
Call him Coney.
Oh yeah.
Coney or cold.
Oh my god.
Hey everyone, I think I'm high.
No shit.
Hell yeah.
I have an announcement to make. I am plastered.
How long does this
a-
last again?
24 hours.
24
hours.
Oh,
All
Christ.
day, you're fucking.
Hey, at least you guys are gonna be experiencing it. I have
Yeah.
to deal with you all from the outside.
You
Well,
are
you have to deal with the fact that
zonking.
our actually, am I the only one that failed?
Yeah, you're the only one
Yeah.
that gets the addiction.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Fantastic. My reflexes are going to go down by 2 tomorrow, so I'm going to be
Oh.
shit at everything that involves that. You know, like shooting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You should get some. You should get some therapy for that.
no, I need
Rehab.
I need rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I
Rehab.
will sit down and order ramen and be like, this is pretty fucking good ramen. You know, I usually stick to like, I mean, not just Ukrainian, but like I like a lot of stuff, you know. They're actually these like little Japanese like dessert ball things. I don't know what they're called, like
Mochi.
yeah, they're fucking good. But this ramen is dope, and I'm gonna shovel it into my face.
You guys are gonna hear a woman in the kitchen, and you're gonna hear her like angrily speaking Japanese, and then she's gonna come out. And she puts her hands up. Miguel, you brought more friends? She gestured, and she was just like, oh, she was just delighted. Why are
time
you
would
calling
just-
yourself vertical now? Why you have to be so phallic?
He's gonna just like, hands on his forehead. Yes, it's me, amiga. Good to see you. I'd rather not talk about it. The past week has been unpleasant, to say the least. How are you doing? amiga, and he's gonna stand up and just like walk over and give her a hug, kind of in that. Oh God, please let this be the end of the drama.
She takes out a gun.
Takes out a gun and shoots you in the mouth. No, she's gonna return the hug. And I don't think I ever painted the picture for this like little ramen shop. It is exactly what you'd expect from like a very, very preem ramen place. White walls, menu that's like 30 years old. Best food you've ever had, like hands down.
Hell yeah.
40 options, of which only 12 are ever selected, and they're all great.
They're all fantastic.
So that's a big mood. That's a big mood.
So you have some new friends.
Siren's on like a third bowl.
Yeah, just loud slurps from Vacant's direction.
See, he sort of just like vaguely gestures. So, in order, Fireball, Vacant, Siren, Knight. All of them are capable, good chumbas for the most part. So
Vacant just waves.
Oh,
She's already met Vacant, right?
I've
She's already
met Vacant and Siren.
see.
No, you haven't met me.
No,
oh yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
Jude.
Yeah, no, it was only Siren wasn't there that time.
That's
So
right.
it's only Vacant's the
Okay.
returner.
Siren just
Oh.
kind of nods and she's like, "This is really good."
You can slurp, it's okay.
Hello, I'm
Loud
Fireball. Nice to meet you.
Where do you keep finding these handsome people? Oh my god.
They keep finding me if I'm being real about it.
You know, handsome find handsome, you know what I mean? Like, we stick
Oh.
together.
I'm going to
Oh,
start
you
with
need
that
more
again.
people like this in your life. She's gonna like pat you on the cheek. Good to see you.
He's
Vacant.
probably just like blushing awkwardly, like, yeah, I'm sure.
She's gonna walk up behind Vacant and squeeze her shoulders. I'm going to get you some miso. She'd nod and she'd give you a pat and go into the back.
It just
I
stops
love
with a big
Dynamo
bunch of.
so much.
He just stops mid like massive amount of ramen in her mouth. It's like
It's the meat grinder face where it's like all that fucking like string just like hanging out of your face. Just
I'm pretty sure Uptime would just like walk back to the table and just have a seat and just lay down in the chair, or like just lay back as much as he can, stare at the ceiling, just breathe in the
Siren's gonna
smell
just
of
lean
his
in and
food.
like lean in and just go, "She seems nice."
She is, but she's a fixer, so you know, loose
Night
lips
would-
and all that.
Knight very casually would say, "She's my type." It's as he was like shoveling ramen into his mouth.
Fireball, not, yes, she is a cutie patootie. Like,
Ooh.
She a grandmother or something? He'd look up at Miguel.
She likes to collect refugees, I guess is the nice way to put it. And I am a miserable, I am a miserable charity case, so I imagine she couldn't help herself. But she's also nice, and she gets good work, good results. But, you know, it's a fixer relationship, so they get complicated. I try to keep things professional, but she's very sweet, so we keep it a little closer than that.
Fair enough. Knight's just sitting there. He's just like shot to shit, covered in fucking like bullet holes and like cuts and stuff like that. And she comes back out and sits down a cup of miso in front of Vacant. There you go. Eat as much as you like. Just let me know if I can get you anything else. And she's gonna look over at Knight and double take. What the fuck happened to you?
just remind me, miso is a kind of soup, right?
Yes. that's
Yes.
Okay.
it.
Just
Very good.
pretty much in one go, just downs the whole thing.
Oh my god.
I haven't had miso in a long time. Yeah, you guys probably have like hella munchies right now.
2 bowls of ramen and a bowl of miso soup later.
Miso is shockingly filling. Like it's literally like this
Mm.
nice clear like broth. It's so fucking filling for what it is. Love miso.
The funny thing is, when you first taste it, it seems light, and then the
Yeah,
more you
it
drink,
catches up with you.
it's like suddenly you have like a giant ostrich egg's worth of liquid in your stomach.
It really catches up with it.
Yeah. Like for me, I personally prefer tonkatsu, but like that's miso's really good too. They're both great.
Mm.
Miso's a staple. But Can I get you anything? She like gestured at Knight, and Knight's just like, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Actually, after I come down off this high, I'm probably going to be in a hell of a lot of pain.
Do you need my assistance?
That would be
Immediately puts
appreciated.
like medical face on and just moves the food.
Bacon's just side-eyeing you right now, just like...
Oh, you found a ripper dog! Miguel, you saucy boy.
C, probably one of the best in the city. So, she does good work.
Yes, luckily for him, he did. And I just like continue analyzing Night's wound.
I have required the services more than once.
The thing
Plus,
is,
she's a good.
with Knight's condition, Fireball might be able to do more for him than you can.
Yikes.
I would realize that though, right? That this
Yeah,
is
he
more of
could
a-
definitely use painkillers and shit, but like, Repairman is more
I
like
could-
what
I
he's
could
gonna
repair.
do. Yeah.
There's less human in this human than usual.
Yeah.
Well, because like the
I will
skin, the
just like
skin
look
is
and then I'll
like.
just be like, and I'll just look up and I just go, Fireball, I think this is more a job for you than me.
No, don't worry, Knights. I'm like a fucking blacksmith, alright? You know? Like, I'm gonna put you back together. You know, Dynamo? Dynamo?
Yeah.
Can I call you?
You can
could
call
get
me whatever
something
you
for-
like, handsome.
Oh, thank you. I was saying, you could get something for me. Your phone number, huh?
Ah, I
Do you
like
play-
him, Miguel. He's smooth.
Do you play ELO? Do you play?
I do not know this game. Should shake your head.
It's okay. Nobody's perfect. But this is an excellent ramen. I will need to order and get delivery like all the time.
Oh, you just swing on by. I'll get you something.
Optimus probably like just watching this quietly smiling behind his mask.
Are you looking for work, Miguel?
I'd like to talk to you about that, if you'd be so kind. Is there a, can we step into the back room quickly?
Oh, sure. It is a mess, so forgive me. It's,
You've seen me apartment. And he just like stands up and just sort of like gives everyone like a thumbs up, like, I'll be back.
that
and
fucking
he
box
steps-
you live in, it's rank. She started like adding to the back.
Yeah. He'd follow. So as soon as they were like somewhere nice and quiet, they go, so I did live there. And then I moved up a little bit into a shipping container off the coast. You know, right by that beach, the nice swankier one. Just off of, it's not in Little Europe, but it's a little closer. I think it's in, shit, I always forget the name.
Marina?
Yeah, the Marina, thank you. It's not in Pacifica. That's where I come from. It's, so... Yeah, I've caught a fuckload of heat. Like, an unbelievable amount.
Oh,
And,
I could. Oh, well, you know, I could reduce that for you.
I would love that, because it's all gone. The apartment's gone. The Duke is dead. Dynamo.
The cowboy friend? Oh,
Biotechnica flatlined him.
you just sit down at her desk and pull something up. I am sorry for your loss. I cannot do much to alleviate this, but I could look at your bounty and see what I can do. Pull a few strings.
That would be immensely appreciated.
Should be pulling something
I've
up.
been caged the past week. Can't walk outside. Can't even go visit anyone. Can't even run anymore. It's maddening. I like claw my own eyes out half the time. Like bite my fingernails. I have more stress on me than ever.
She'd be like
Ugh.
looking up and she had like a casual sort of demeanor, and then she'd like stop, and then her mouth would become a thin line, like,
Now you see why, right?
I don't know if I can do anything about this. She'd look up at you.
I didn't think so.
She'd spin the monitor around and you see that you're worth 1.3 million eddies.
Ugh.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I had a feeling. Not gonna lie, that's
Dude.
not been good for the mental health either.
You fucked up. Yeah, what did you do?
You know that okay. Pair of sisters, older, younger. Can't remember their names to save the life of me. It's been such a blur the past couple of weeks.
Chains was one of them.
Riley
Shane.
and Shane.
Thank you. What was it?
Riley.
Riley and Shane.
Wait, except
Riley
for-
and Shane.
broke one of their noses.
Those two fucked me. You know I don't do work with Biotechnica. I don't go anywhere near that company. Well, they didn't tell us who we were stealing from. They brought us onto a building, had me hack into the Biotechnica mainframe without telling me. And then they threw me off the fucking roof. Biotechnica, of course, saw me flag up in their network, and now I've got the entire corporation realizing that I'm alive, and they want my blood.
I do not know what I can do for you. She just shook her head. I can let you stay here.
I have-
suppose.
I have a place to stay at the moment, but honestly, we're trying to assess our options. That's ironically not the worst of it. He pauses and sort of just pulls out his agent, and so I'm sure you've heard of them before. I know you have. The Luchess family. He's going to flip over in his agent and show a picture of Jukebox. This clown has it out for us now. So it's not just a corpo. It's old family. One of the old five. Click. Apparently he was so interested. He tracked me on foot.
Those old families are prone to do those sorts of things. The old ways are the most reliable. Everybody has defenses against technology, but not eyesight.
See. So now we're in the awkward position where I'm worth some million plus eddies. And my team is now dragged into apparently a like some sort of weapons war. Luchesses were trying to supply Maelstrom with some kind of powerful chip, and a fuckload of eddies were being traded. It went south. Really fast. Ox, I killed him. Because he was about to kill everyone. Because, as much as I love her, one of my fire team can't keep their mouth shut. And so, it was either watch them all die, or kill Ox. We did. Our fixer at the time died, leaving us with a chip and a crapload of eddies, which we tried to handle responsibly. But once Biotechnica found out about me, and put the bounty out on me, every single cyber psycho and bounty hunter and solo in the city made it their personal mission to find me, found me apartment, broke in, stole everything. We don't have the chip, we don't have the money. Just whatever we managed to get into our agents and bank accounts, which was sizable, but the chip was Biotechnica. So we're 8 ways to Sunday screwed. Or I should say I am. They are probably fine. If I turn myself in, then Biotechnica gets off their back. But that still means the Luchesses are after them. So I can't just go.
She just like leaned back in her office chair like, you probably already know this, but you are fucked. I do have no idea what you should do. And you know I'm usually the one with all the answers. But I don't know what to tell you, Miguel. One thing after the other led to all of this. Getting them involved in it was probably your biggest mistake. Because you just endangered all of them, too.
The worst part is I didn't even try to.
I know. These things happen. Not this bad, but they happen.
I'm debating leaving Night City. I don't know how we survive here. I don't know how I survive here,
Take
but I don't know how they do.
Take care of your business first. Do not leave stones unturned. Help them, because maybe they don't want to leave. I could get you... What I can do is I know a person. This is going to be very expensive, but I know a person who can make you disappear. For a costly sum. But they can do it. Unless you are set on going to war with an entire corporation.
I'm not going to lie. I'm so tired of running away. I'd almost rather they just killed me and got it over with. So, at this point, I want to make sure they're okay. I'm not going to give up their ghost. But if I have to fight, I'll fight. Small fights first, though, comparatively. Luchesses are the big threat, right now. Biotechnica, they have it out for me. That's a Damocles sword so big I can't see the sun for it. Right now, the Luchesses have us on notice. At this point, 29 days before they come to collect my ass for all the money they lost on their chip. And by collect mine, I mean all of ours, because we were all involved in that. Except Fireball, who was involved with Duke, who then became involved with us, because he has a sense of morality, the like of which I've never seen, and now he's on the hook through association. So, Luchesses first, godlike corporation that's killed everyone that I've ever loved and known, second. That is the real one I need help with right now, Amiga. Do you have any idea what I could do? Do you have any suggestions? Because the last time they showed up, they abducted me from a friend's house with a limo full of guys with submachine guns and beat the shit out of the vacant.
The only thing I can suggest you do is start making a lot of friends. And I do not know how you're going to do that with the amount of heat you have on your back. That, or you can convince your friends, who you might get killed, to go into an all-out gunfight, war, with one of the oldest crime syndicates in the United States. The choice is yours. It's not very clear which answer is the good one.
I have been thinking about that a little. When he sits down at the table, Luchesses are one of the big five. But they don't have nearly the presence in Night City as they have had in the past. A lot of the old gangs run their old turf, do the old things they used to do. They just kind of sit at a distance. Maybe we don't have to deal with the whole Luchess family. Just drive them off. Make it not worth their time. Does that seem like a feasible idea? I know I'm asking a lot for it, but compared to going to war with the whole company and a corpo, that seems more likely to me. I'm spitballing ideas off of you because, frankly, you're probably the oldest fixer I know. You know the game better than anyone else. You know what it's like to have a pedigree with a corpo everyone hates.
And if you were any other person, I would tell you to leave. I'm just telling you this. Find people you know, and people you can trust. And people that you can trust get their people that they trust. You're going to need a lot of firepower. I hope you know some nomads. Because they will be your best bet for keeping you hidden, and you should be hiding outside the city.
I think you're right.
Lay low.
Thankfully, I might have an in with that. He stands up.
I recommend that your friends check all of their vehicles thoroughly.
Thank you, amiga. And that's why I went by that stupid name. I don't want you to deal with this shit. As much as it pains me, if I order any more from you, it's gonna be probably delivery.
I'll have my son bring it out to you.
Gracias, amiga. You're a saint. He's gonna smile and sort of walk back towards the main kitchen.
I am a saint or a fool. Please do not prove me to be the latter.
Well, don't worry, amiga. This is my heat. If anyone's going to get burned by it, it's just going to be me. He's going to walk through the flaps back towards the main area. That's all I got.
So what were everybody else talking about while that was going?
I'm going to go and be like, while Lightning Bolt is dealing with all of that, how are you two feeling? And night, I guess, because we all get fucked up on that black lace, right? Like, I feel pretty fucked up right now.
Becky just holds a thumbs up. She's still got a mouthful of rap, and it's just.
You know, I have
Shit.
something that can help with that in the short term, if you like.
I might need it because I have what my aunt and uncle called the addictive personality. You know, they say I tend to hyperfixate on things that I like or that make me feel good. I personally don't see it. I feel like, I keep my obsessions in check pretty good, But
Huh? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want more black lace right now?
11 right now. I really
Okay,
want it.
well, right. Okay. Red, do I know how much it would be for Fireball to get rehab?
Yes, you would. Let me pull up the exact chart. Not good at memorizing numbers.
Oh, for rehab?
I think it's like 1,000
Yeah.
for like extensive rehab.
I think
For
it's like
addiction,
1,000.
it's 1,000. Otherwise, a
1,000.
medtech can do it for 500 eddies worth of materials.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can do it for.
So I could do it.
Yeah.
I could help.
Yeah, you have to make a medical tech check of a DV15.
But how long would it take? Would it take like a week or?
It's supposed to take a week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Red if there's like a rapid version, but like it's supposed to take a week, which is a problem.
It's like, no, you are gonna take a week.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm just screwed because now my reflexes are going to go down in 24 hours. So I'm going to be much worse in a firefight.
we don't really have like. Time, do we?
What would happen if you hit him with a rapid detox?
Then I would
If I-
instantly be
it
off
will-
and I would drop now.
No, so I can do a rapid detox and you'll no longer be high now, but you'll still be addicted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would have
So-
thought that's the
And he would
case, right?
suffer you suffer the
Reflex
withdrawal
thing.
of you not having.
Suffer the reflex thing
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So you still permanently get rid of the humanity, right? So like you wouldn't really, other than RP, like, oh, I'm no longer high.
Yeah.
There's
It would
no
not help.
actual mechanical benefit, right? Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, because sober, clear-headed Fireball is so much like
Yeah,
more
it's so
at
much more
ease and
useful to
cool
us.
and useful.
Hey,
I was just
saying,
curious.
I'm just saying it's like 50 for another hit, rather than 500 in a week for rehab.
Yeah, so I might have to get more.
Folks
Alright,
at home, this is the pipeline. Be careful when you do addictive substance.
Mm,
If you
yeah,
ever...
but
Wouldn't
then don't
recommend
you
it.
keep taking more hits of humanity?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Yeah, eventually, it guarantees cyberpsychosis. Eventually, is the problem.
Yes.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. That's
If we
all.
had time, I could help you off it. It would take me some time.
We might not have time. Let's deal with current problem first. At worst, I'll go to back alley and buy something. You know. I just know that I work with my hands and I can't have them shaking.
I understand, but I've also seen what happens to people that are on it too long.
Yeah, well, I can either go crazy or I can get shot to death because I can't fire back because my hands are shaking and my drones fail, and I'd rather go out on my terms.
I've been using black lace since I was conceived.
Yeah.
What did
Well,
you just say?
I've been using this black lace since it was conceived. It's not an easy thing to shake. I had to go through
Yeah.
extensive therapy even to just deal with the side effects.
And how are you feeling now?
Whilst under the influence again, like a failure, but it needed to be done.
Do you feel like you want more?
No,
Good.
I feel like I want a cigarette.
That's
You could say. You went back to eating.
yes, I would like a cigar, but they're all back at my
Good,
apartment.
but I'll take it.
Look, I'm more concerned about our rocker boyfriend. How are you feeling, Vacant?
She's just
I
sitting there shoveling ramen into her face while watching back and forth. She's just kind of like whoever's speaking, she's watching essentially.
I tried to fix up your hand a little bit to should get your mind a little clearer. You know, the body is a machine, and when you start chipping in, it's if the wires get crossed wrong, it affects the mind.
Did you mean to reference a samurai song just now?
That's what it's called. Fuckface. All right, it's
Shake his head and go back to eating.
Oh,
sorry. I'm high and aggressive sometimes. Look, Vacant. I'm sorry that I yelled at you. It's not. It's not your problem how I'm feeling about Duke. All right, I shouldn't have put that on you.
kind of looks around the room for a second, trying to decipher what emotion to be feeling right now. And she takes the gun out of the holster and just places it on the table in front of Fireball. And just doesn't. She doesn't say anything. She just goes back to eating again.
Me too.
I'll pick it up, and it's a special alloy that I spent a few months perfecting, and it's a smart weapon, but you don't have to have interface plugs. It actually wirelessly connects to cyberware that you have. It's I named it after the scariest thing I could think of. I called it the Red Dragon. We were going to start selling them at Hoffman. But then this corporal, who works there, he and his brother, they run Hoffman. Their father was very sick at the time. Eugene, he starts talking to me about it, and we start perfecting little things and working together. He's a good man. His brother was a fucking asshole, but Eugene was a good man. I remember one day after his father died, they were figuring out who was going to run it, and Eugene was going to do business side. His brother was going to do R&D alongside me. I was the vice head of R&D at Hoffman Security. But then Duke, well, Eugene come back after chipware implant was put in, and he was different, very different. He started talking a different accent. He started calling himself Duke. He said, "This isn't Red Dragon. This is Lulubelle, like the tank in the movie Sahara." Then we became friends. I cared a lot. I actually I checked his chipware. There was a mistake, accident, I guess. So they tried to put in chipware to help him store all of the Hoffman files in his brain. Secure location, can't be stolen. But it accidentally had box set of every Western movie ever made, and it affected his mind a little bit.
What the fuck are you talking about? I look up at you.
Point is, Eugene was not the same. He was Duke now. And his brother put some paperwork in front of him. He signed it. Didn't realize he signed over all of his shares to Mordecai. And Mordecai sold the whole company to Militech. And the best cherry on top of the deal for Militech to buy Hoffman, we're talking multi-billion-dollar deal here, was the new experimental prototype, the Red Dragon, now being renamed Bluebell. So Luke and I took it. I made it. It's mine. I gave it to Duke. He did his thing, and I would help from time to time, but Duke had time for Duke, for the sunset, riding off. Are you sure? I think that he gave it to you.
Takes a minute. And this is the first thing she has said in quite some time. You keep it. It means more to you than it does to me right now.
Thank you. I'll take it and put it inside of his vest pocket. And it's very nice. I won't forget this. And I'm gonna make you the greatest guitar that Night City has ever fucking seen. People are gonna say, Johnny Silverhand who? Fuck that guy. We only listen to Vagrants.
I already own his guitarist's guitar.
Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna make you one. It'll make God's ears bleed.
It's actually pretty metal.
I'm
That
very
sounds
excited.
insane.
Make it the sickest fucking axe Night City's ever seen.
That. Oh.
I had made the gun that I was actually going to try and trade you for Lulubelle, but I gave it to Uptime because idiot threw his off a fucking roof. But I will make you a gun too. But try and shoot someone in the leg. Leave killing for when there's no other choice. Killing takes away part of the soul. Mine melted away in front of Arasaka Tower a long time ago. And the last little bit that was left, Duke fucking lassoed it and rode off into the sunset with it. So I don't want you to lose yours.
I think at that point she eventually does snap and runs over and gives you the biggest hug and just fucking breaks down.
He's gonna, okay, and I will say his hugs are not very. It's like because he has metal arms and he's crushing you a little bit, but it's not painful. It's just like a very tight, like.
You're getting a very tight hug back because remember she has a metal arm as well.
Yeah.
It's a
Cyber
beautiful moment.
hugs.
It's a beautiful moment.
I'd say that's
Sorry.
probably when Uptime gets back.
I did have one last thing before he leaves the kitchen that I realized at the last minute because I can't believe I forgot to fucking ask this.
Please
Before
go.
he walks out, he's gonna quickly produce the coin. Say, before I go, do you recognize this? And any leads on where I could find them? You know the coin.
Oh yeah. She's gonna take it and observe it. Let me hold on to this, and I'll get back to you.
All right, amiga. Trusting you on that. And he's gonna give it to her and walk back out of the kitchen.
Knowing your friends, they would
This
have
is
tried to
actually
buy a
Dynamo's
fucking.
coin.
she was like, knowing your friends, they probably would have tried to spend it on a gumball.
Wish I could say you were wrong. And he's gonna
I
go
would
back
spend
outside.
on a gumball. I would spend it on a limited edition gumball in ELO.
Of course you would.
I want a gumball.
Or black lace now, which is horrifying.
Is this like a little like happy exchange is going on? Knight's just like looking at Siren like this is making me so uncomfortable. It's like
Siren is also like does not really do emotion very well, so she's like
Oh,
should we
Baker's
have
just in
moment of
floods.
catharsis?
She's just in floods of tears.
oh,
That was before the
wanna-
black lace.
tissue.
I don't know if you're expecting a
Is it-
response
I
or
just-
not.
Siren just reaches for like a nearby napkin and just passes it over. Just...
Oh,
At this point, I think
Very
Uptime would come out and would see this and just be like, "What the fuck happened?
They kissed.
That was
and
like
made
3
up.
minutes in there."
They're
kissed
just like
and made up.
bawling.
oh
I will say, in our defense, we're both very high.
yeah.
That's fair, actually.
Black lace
I can't
does
believe I'm
things
the
to you.
only one who is addicted now. This is so
Really fun.
damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna wait outside whilst you have your little moment. He like slid out of the booth.
It's like reflexes and tech are the only things that matter to my character as a stat. And now
Yeah.
one of them just got fucking hamstrung. Sucks.
Yeah.
Fine, I still got 20 hours left or something like that. 22 hours left.
It'll be fine.
If there's nothing else here, I'd say we should go meet Wizard.
We should. Let's do
Oh.
it.
Before we leave, she's wiping the fucking clumps of makeup off of her face. I would like to try something. Since we need help in some form, and we discussed this previously. She puts her agent on the table with a message to a number that you probably wouldn't recognize. It says, "I have information about your daughter. Let's talk." But she hasn't hit send yet, so she just puts it on the table, and just kind of stands back. If we need it,
Not sure about that.
We want to potentially piss off Corpos for Tsunami.
I would just
They would-
advise me maybe
they
read
would
the-
help.
If you think they would help, I think. Should we meet Wizard first or should we call them? Because we could
It's just
probably use
another
as many friends as we can.
Porque no los dos, but let's at least try to rename that so that it's not like retitle that. That literally sounds like a hostage note. I can't deal with two corpos trying to kill me.
Yeah,
But-
that was not my brightest moment for the threatening idea.
Yeah, that's a terrible fucking idea. As the only person not currently high off their ass, I can say that would make me very upset. But
I made it when I was sober. I made that decision, but the problem is, when
This is not
when
a
I
good.
make choices in anger, sometimes they backfire.
Okay, you get where I'm coming from, amigo. But I actually think it's not a bad idea, Chumba. Let's just maybe we
work it
should
on the
do
way.
this. Maybe we should do
Vacant,
that.
how would you feel about just talking to your parents?
I could do that. It's going to be a very awkward and long conversation that I would prefer to be high while I do that.
Let's at least wait for the
prefer to
black
be high.
lace. Let's at least wait for the black lace to maybe come off. I'm just saying. You know, that seems like the least for a negotiation which may or may not determine the fate of our lives.
I can put it
Yeah.
on loudspeaker and you could. I'm not going to just say that weird.
That's one of those moments I would say, like, being sober is probably best for, reconnecting with family you haven't talked to in a long time.
Or at least not black lace. Keep it simple. Keep it Mary Jane or something.
I can
Jesus
get
Christ.
some of that.
I have no idea what that is.
Marijuana.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it is legal in the Pacific Confederations.
Hmm.
Not as
Oh.
exciting.
No, I don't do that because then my response time on ELO is not nearly. I mean, some of these raids take really laser precision,
I had to drink to
Okay.
get through half of my raids.
right?
We can reword it.
We'll do it
Can you word
tonight.
it?
How's that sound? We'll do
We
it.
can keep it on. We can keep it on file as an option.
Agreed.
Let's see
Perhaps
what
we should
Wizard
talk
has
to
to say
Wizard
first.
first.
Agreed. Then afterwards, when everyone's had a chance to come down a little, chillax, then we'll do this. And he's gonna reach over and just like put a hand on Vagrant's shoulder. And I want to do it. I just want to make sure you're in a good place for it, and so are we. Because right now, we're in no place to be negotiating.
Oh, it's not a negotiation. It's straight up. They will send someone. I think.
I mean, either way,
there's no
he holds up the agent and points to the text. That's a negotiation. That's a hostage negotiation. But I get where you're coming from. Just maybe not under the
Okay.
influence, okay? Let's not do the talking thing on the influence. And I'm not the person to talk, by the way. Establishing this now. That's not my forte. I can talk to computers all day, but not people.
Uptime. I have good news. It should help calm you down. You'll be very happy to hear. Vacant gave me the gun back. I'm gonna hold the revolver.
I was gone for 5 minutes, and he's gonna walk out the door. He will have like digitally forwarded a bunch, like I'm willing to say probably like 10 eddies to 20 eddies for the meal. So I'll make it 20. Make it 20. She literally helped his ass out. You know what? We'll make it 25 because I just dumped a whole bunch of data on her, and I would appreciate her discretion. I know she'll give it to me if I dump enough money.
I will say I will real quickly tell Knight, like, I will gladly repair all of his shit, but he has to pay for all the materials. That's his problem. If he doesn't mind paying, I will gladly fix all of his stuff.
He's gonna go over to his trunk. He's gonna hold the door for everybody. He's the guy. He's like so tall. He just like reaches up. Except for he can't reach. I mean, he could reach over Fireball, but he kind of.
He's what, 2 inches taller than me?
It's by yeah. He's like literally just a hair taller than you. So he's just gonna like hold the door for everybody. And as Miguel's the first one leaving, those two are fucking nuts. And I'm borderline cyber psycho.
I think Uptime would probably like smirk at that and look at him and say, "Yeah, but they're honest, amigo. That's hard to find in Night City." Gives him like a pat on the chest and walks to the door.
Honestly, it'll get you killed. You look over at the rest of them. Are you leaving, or are you gonna keep slobbering over each other?
Becca's probably following behind, but on her phone, just like phone the agent up to her face like that as she walks out.
Full caveman posture, just like.
Pretty much.
I'm
She's just
full
texting
on.
I
people.
wonder what's got Vacant so occupied.
Just walks out.
full on doing the like revolver ocelot, spinning the revolver around in Metal Gear Solid 3, like, as I'm like walking to the car.
The thrill of reloading, you accidentally shoot some pedestrian on the
Yeah.
street. They're like, my leg, my leg. Oh no.
How many shots did that have left in it? Let me quickly check for you.
It's a 6-shot, right?
It's
It's
8 shots.
eight. It's
8
got
shots.
5 left in it. 5 incendiary
That's
shots
a
left in it.
big fucking gun, Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got the ammo upgrade.
Oh yeah, I have a shitload of ammo to give you for that. Because I have some. You're good. You're gonna have a lot.
Just message me this stuff.
Well,
All right, yeah, we'll go and because we have to go to Steady so that we can drop off all the boost and then get Wizard's information. Right. All right,
Yeah.
I'll just drive to Steady's.
Okay.
I will ride with Knight and have the Miguel Mobile do its little thing around Night City for a while.
The Miguel Mobile.
I don't have any other name for the quad bike that he uses, so we'll go with it.
How about just a quad? You fucking nerd.
That's fair. I know, I'm being a dork. Leave me be. This is like the single least stupid thing I've said in the like 5 years, so let me do it anyway.
Just imagining like someone walking around and they just see a quad bike like by itself and they're like, what?
The ghost of Night City.
I'm gonna say to Bacon, I'm gonna go to get in Knight's car, and then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say to Bacon, hey, do you want to ride in the cool sports car?
She takes a moment from looking up from her phone and goes, "Really?"
I'm not pulling
Yeah,
my
just
seat
this
up.
once.
I would say as he like, got into the car.
How do I make him drive fast?
I am not going to ask you to make him drive faster.
Okay. Yes, please.
Just this once,
Just this one.
and I will get into the car with Bart.
Oh,
For the record, the bike is called the Iguana. That's actually its name. It's the
Rad.
vehicle design. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's still cool. Yeah, rad sports car. Knight's just like, he's gonna adjust his rearview mirror and look at you. If you leave anything on my seat, I'll leave you all over the seat. Do you understand?
Is that a threat or a promise?
That
She
is-
looks over. That was a very, very strong flirt.
Yeah, that's what you think that was, sure. Yeah, is Miguel sitting shotgun or is he sitting in the back?
I think Miguel would he'd sit in the back again. Like for now, he's still trying to keep a low profile, so he's in the back seat,
Alright, well,
being like halfway down.
Bacon, that means the shotgun is open to you.
Yeah.
She should just dive in, essentially. Just- She's excited to be in a very fast sports car.
Been listening to your music, he'd say as he pulled off onto the street and started following Fireball's car.
Did you like it?
Pretty good. Reminds me of the old greats.
I'll take that as a high compliment, since Samurai is one of my... Influence is a strong word, but inspirations.
I can
I
tell.
actually, I actually own Kerry Eurodyne's guitar.
Nice.
Do you wanna,
Nod in approval.
you wanna see it when we stop?
You probably stole it, didn't you? It was just like drugs.
I stole it for about 3 weeks, yes. But no, I bought it. It's mine. Stole for 3 weeks.
Name of the
So,
band.
how fast does the car go?
It can reach up to 180 miles per hour.
I don't believe you. I think this car looks like it maybe hits 140 on a good day.
Are you challenging me? They just look over and like pull his glasses down and just like look at it.
The biggest smirk on her face ever. Like, yeah.
He's gonna adjust his mirror and look at Miguel in the backseat to see how he's reacting to this conversation.
I think Miguel's face is kind of like that. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. And just like slowly extends a hand over to
You're lucky
over to
it's not
Siren.
Siren in there with you, because Siren will be like.
Oh yeah, Sirens and
Fucking
Duke's car.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you were in Duke's car. Hold on.
Yeah, Sirens and Duke's old car.
Yeah, I am in the car
Yeah.
with Bible.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
Okay.
I do that also, so.
it's just you two nincompoops in the car.
All right. Yeah. No, he's just gonna sit there and be like, "Go ahead, amigo. I've left off buildings. This isn't too much worse."
Hell yeah.
He's gonna pull up his agent, and Siren just gonna get a message that says, "Sorry," and as they reach the bridge that crosses from the Glen over to Rancho Coronado,
Mm.
you see him like put his hand on the gear shift and go, and you just hear, and he starts like zooming past, and like it's so loud, it's like almost hurts your ears as the car goes past. People on the inside of the car can barely fucking hear anything on the outside, but they just fucking zooming, going 180 over the bridge.
What?
So I guess they're just like zooming past us now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as that happens, I'm just gonna say, I don't know how she does that.
And I shake my head like, that shit freaks me out. I spend most of my time sitting in a chair, going faster than walking. It's like upsetting to me. You can see like he's driving actually very conservatively.
Oh, Knight normally
just-
drives conservatively.
She
It's
just
just faking
asks for
energy.
things, and people just do as she says. They sacrifice their entire principles.
There'd be a massive like freight truck, and like he was coming up on it like so rapidly, and then just like slight turn of the wheel, just cuts into the other lane, almost hits another oncoming car, back into the lane.
Drives like a
And, like,
Cyberpunk
every time,
2077
like,
player.
the Siren's like,
You're honking
Yeah,
like,
we-
it's like really aggressive, fucking honking.
Okay, we will get there when we get there. Because that is
that's fine.
no, don't
I'm
like
gonna
that
then
at
I'm
all.
gonna then say to Fireball. So what did you say that upset Vacant?
No point in keeping it a secret. I shit. I feel like such a fucking loser. I loved Luke very much. For me, it was just being around him was like exciting. You know, I didn't. It seemed selfish, you know, to think that he would love me back. You know, I mean, he's a strong man. He goes out. He went a couple dates with Esperanza, this fixed window named Vibrant, and I mean, he's cool and handsome, and being his friend, I didn't want to put any burden and ask him out, and make him feel awkward and strange, and I missed my chance, and I regret it because when he died, he mentioned you, Uptime, Vacant, Esperanza. He called his brother. And I built his gun. I helped him steal it. I gave him ammo. I fixed up his shotgun. I fixed up his armor. I mean, I didn't ask him out, but we were friends. I mean, we hung out all the time. He told me I played ELO too much, so I stopped playing for a month. I really loved him a lot, and I didn't get anything. I just went crazy. told Vacant how upset I was, and it's now I spill my guts to you. Well, I'm sorry. Look,
No, it's fine. I heard you arguing with Uptime as well. You have a
Yes.
lot of anger towards us.
I have a lot of feelings. Yes, Uptime I yelled because he sent me a message saying that he wants me to add some rocker boy to the thumbprint recognition on Lulubelle. And that was strange, but I did it. And then he says, "Oh, Esperanza got me a new job. I'm going to some building." And then I get his living will sent to me. And I called, and I tried locating the gun, and it is flying away from the building. But with a new thumbprint. And you all who I've just known a little bit now, but all that I know is that you are strangers, and Duke welcomed you with open arms and called you friends and gave you these things. And I hear all these scream sheets saying that some netrunner pissed off Biotechnica and that a great man is shot to death. You know how much I hate that fucking Marty Robbins song? I just, as far as I'm concerned, all I thought was that you all betrayed him, got him killed, set him up. A lot of people wanted him dead. But I saw you all in that fight. I see how it pains all of you. I'll tell you the truth. When I first brought you to my apartment, I wanted to get a look at you because I was planning best way to kill you and Vacant. I see your metal neck. I can't strangle you to death, so I had to think of something else.
Mm.
I was stupid and angry. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize to me. I've been, I suppose, waiting for you to yell at me, but you haven't really said much of anything, and I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
For me, you are the hardest one to talk to.
A
Uptime,
lot of people say that.
I can be mad at Uptime because, oh, he betrayed Duke. But he didn't. And I see the hell that he stepped into. He didn't do this on purpose. It was a bad accident. Duke, he attracted chaos. Not Uptime's fault. Vacant, I have so much resentment and pain toward Vacant, but not toward Vacant. It's because I want the gun. Yes, it's a good gun, but I just want to hold Duke in my arms one more time. You know? But you are such a great Ripper Doc. You keep people alive. And it's not, I know it's not your fault. I saw the video coming from this biomonitor, this Chiron surrounded, shot several times, ribs broken, trying to get out. He's were screaming. He thought he was out. You escaped. But it's easier to blame you and say, why couldn't you keep him alive? But I know it's not your fault.
It does feel more like it was my fault than theirs, though.
That's the hard part, isn't it? It's that the guilt hurts worse. It's not your fault. It's fucking Biotechnica's fault.
No, it was a stupid idea. The smoke bomb was I threw a smoke bomb to... I thought I was being helpful.
Probably
couldn't see him
saved
anymore.
everyone else. Go down in a blaze of glory. That's all that he ever wanted. Nice sunset. I was selfish and I wanted him all to myself. No. It's not your fault. I'm sorry I've been cold to you, sir.
No, it's okay. I'm cold to almost everyone I meet. I just want you to know that I understand a fair amount of what you're going through.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Not quite the same, maybe, but I've lost people too. And people that I really cared about that didn't care about me when they went. Well, at least that's how it felt.
We're gonna be alright, sir. Let's get out from under the gun of these fucking assholes, and then we'll get a drink. We'll play some ELO.
I prefer board games, but
You know, I've
I would-
never actually played. I know several of them, but I've never tried.
never played a board game.
No. My parents they work part time for Segatari, and that's
No,
why.
no. Wait, we need to go back. You've never played a board game?
No,
Scrabble?
we always
Monopoly?
had.
Cluedo?
We always had to, the brain dance games in the house. I was playing one when Arasaka Tower blew up.
I don't know where to start. We'll go with like Ludo, and we'll just go from there.
I have been told that Monopoly has a hat.
Monopoly might be too much for you on your first run.
It's a little
That's,
intense.
That is fair.
It does have a little hat though. That does make me think of Duke. Hey, Duke had cats. I don't know if you probably knew that.
Grumble since it's original. Yeah.
Yeah, my adoptive father is looking after them if you ever want to go visit.
That would be really nice. And we could play some board games. That'd be good. Now,
Yeah.
my question is, are chess and checkers different thing? Because they look like the same thing.
Oh my goodness. The siren is just gonna just take a few deep breaths. I will begin your education, and in return I will allow you to show me how to play Elf Arms.
Oh God, what have you done?
On
That
that
would
note, Miguel's gonna get a buzz on his agent. On unknown number. Yep, you've never seen this number.
Wait, who?
Miguel, uptime.
Okay.
Oh,
Uptime in the back seat. Like, I figure this whole time while this crazy driving's been going on, he's been kind of just like breathing and just enjoying like the slight adrenaline rush that he's missed for a while. And then he gets the ring and just like, oh right. And he just like clicks the side of his. I figure like his virtuality helmet is kind of a little bit like the way Raiden's helmet looks like from Metal Gear Solid. Kind of sits in the back behind his hood and slides forward.
Goddamn psychopath.
Yeah. Time to let her rip. And so he.
I'm Jack the Ripper.
He slides the mask forward, and it clicks over his eyes and just sort of like illuminates inside, pipes the agent into it. See, what can I do for you?
Hey, pal, how's it going? Just checking in. Yeah, the money-making machine's going.
Smooth, Chief. You all right?
Oh yeah, just fine. Sat down with the family, had some baked ziti. Having a good time. I even got my mom's here.
Sounds delicious, amigo. We're on the way to make ourselves a little more scratch right now. We'll have it all for you soon enough.
Hey, good, because between you and me, I don't enjoy this kind of work, right? It's work. If you're having fun at your job, you're doing it wrong.
Uptime on this side of the call is like, he's literally minus face underscore minus face. Like, I can imagine.
That creeps me out. We're having this phone call and I get a random fucking call on my phone.
He's calling you in real life.
Yeah, you answer the phone
shit.
and it's just like, hey, Chief.
Calling.
Oh.
Don't call jukebox at 3 a.m. YouTube video.
Oh, God.
Good reference.
Oh, God.
I don't think we're very different, Mr. Herrera. That's your name, right? Herrera?
Family's gone. The last name doesn't much matter, but see.
I've done some digging, you know, looking into your history. I always wondered, I did a little lineage tracking and found out that your moms and dad just disappeared. Not in there. Can't find anything about them. And they must have really pissed off Biotechnica. That's sins of the father, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, that would explain the bounty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Hey, and I just want you to know, I'm working real hard to make sure that you don't get caught.
I know it's not my forte, Red, but can I make a bullshit roll to see how much bullshit he's feeding me?
Oh, sure, boss.
Human perception.
Yeah, human
Thank
perception
you.
would be great.
I
A
know it's-
bullshit roll.
that's
Can I
the
roll the
only
bullshit
way.
check, please, real quick? I'm
Pretty
making that
much,
I'm
yeah.
Can I
making
get a
that
vibe
skill.
check,
I'm like-
please?
All right, so human empathy,
Has Vacant
human
noticed
perception, 6.
Has Vacant noticed that you're on the phone? I don't know.
His mask slides down. I figure he goes nonverbal. That's an 8. Of course it is.
Hey,
Literally a 2 out of
you
10.
do have a reroll.
I'm rolling my own dice from now on, Red. You'll have to
You
forgive
do
me.
have a reroll,
We have
do
a
have a
reroll in
reroll.
the chat specifically for you.
and you can put some luck into it
That's true.
before you roll.
Yeah, you go.
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna be very fair with you. There's not gonna be that much more rolling for this session, so please.
Let's do it then. Fine. We'll do the reroll.
We're gonna get into combat right after
I'll
this.
put,
It's gonna be a
I'll put
shootout.
I'll put 3 luck
I'm
into
just
it.
picturing that
Drive
while
by.
we're having this conversation, Vacant is just in the front going,
Oh my God. All right, so I'll put 3 luck into this. So my total modifier is going to be from 6 up to 9. So
Nice.
as I roll this out, okay. Well, an 11 is better than 6.
Are you kidding me?
I
Oh.
literally
how on
hate this game.
No, you
Anyway,
Yeah,
I don't.
hate the
But anyway,
dice.
continue.
Okay. He's you can't really get a clear read on him. Honestly, he seems to actually have your best interests in mind for now. Maybe he's just trying to smooth things over because he didn't like how rough things were initially. Maybe and a professional courtesy. I mean, these guys are a crime family. They're not a bunch of thugs running around on the street. They're organized. They wear suits. They have sit-down meetings and stuff like that. They discuss business proposals. They're not amateurs. They're the OGs.
Can't wait to bomb their offices.
Yeah, I'm gonna smooth my boot
Chef's
over
office.
his
How you
ass.
do?
and we do like represent a massive financial investment on this guy, whether he liked it or not. So
Oh, hey,
That's-
Paul. Thanks for the raid party of 8. Hell yeah. Welcome in, folks. Welcome to Night's
Hey.
Yeah.
nice,
Hello.
welcome.
Thanks, Paul. Much love,
Um,
man. Thank you for the raid. Big love.
So, knowing that, he's just gonna quietly like nod his head. That is appreciated. It's a lot easier to make money when we don't have to worry about Cybernetica crashing the party.
Yeah, and I was hearing that you were getting comfy with Maelstrom. Is that right?
Comfy's a loose word, especially for me. But there was a business arrangement. At least some of my associates made. I can't say I did. We're hitting every angle we can, Chief. Eddies are flowing in bit by bit.
Hey, and I just want you to know, you only owe me like, what, just shy of 900? Hey, even though your bounty's gone up quite the substantial amount, I'm not going to charge you extra. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great, amigo. Gracias.
He's quite reasonable.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to kill him.
Well,
That jukebox is a swell guy.
I was only th-
What a
He only
nice
be-
guy.
He only
will
beat
say-
the shit out of me once. It's fine.
I'm just gonna throw this out
What do
there.
you think that you've done?
Fireball
I think
does
you've done this
need-
guy dirty.
A new love interest. So
Oh!
so,
Hey, look, Mr. Herrera. Okay, do you prefer Miguel or Mr. Herrera? I don't want to step on-
Miguel would be preferable if you'd be so kind, Jukebox.
Are we
Okay.
talking
Uptime
to the
works
same
too.
guy? Are you talking to the same guy?
Call me Vincent. You can call me Vincent. That's totally
Ooh.
fine by me.
Ooh.
Look here.
Yeah, another character that thinks uptime is hot.
That's
It's become a
not my fault
harem.
It's not my fault I'm built this way,
Becoming a
people.
meme.
Anyway.
it's really just every
The
character
uptime
that
harem.
Omni makes is an absolute smoke show. It's just there's no
Sorry,
denying.
I
mean,
try to
it's-
tamp it down, folks. It's not my fault, okay?
It's like no matter how far you go, so
Do
you
that
bring
stuff.
yourself into your character a little bit, and Omni just makes like absolute 10 out of 10s every time.
So
Anyway.
So hey, tell you what, Miguel. I'm gonna give you an address. You swing by there tonight with your buddies at say 7 good for you. It's 2 or 3 right now.
He looks at his watch, so I assume 2. Like,
Yeah, it's like
all right.
2-ish.
All right. I should be able to do that.
All right. All I ask is you bring an appetite. That's it.
A what?
An
Sorry,
app-
that's me asking, not him.
No,
An appetite.
an appetite.
An appetite. Oh,
Always gonna
that
cook
sounds
us food.
delightful, amigo. I'll see you there, Vincent.
Waiting for uptime to snap. Be like, I hope you have an appetite for ass because you're gonna be eating mine, son. And then just hang out.
Christ.
Wow.
No, that,
I think Vincent wouldn't mind that.
buenas tardes, amigo. I'll catch you tonight.
Yeah. See you soon. No.
Click. He's gonna lean back, and the helmet's gonna slide back, and he's just gonna stare out the window, like eyes staring into infinity, utterly like disassociative at the moment.
Well, I guess you were right. It does hit 180. Well done.
Omni's gonna put his ass on spin cycle. I'm just saying.
Heck.
Oh, God.
Did you just say cack?
What?
Did you say cack?
Heck.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I thought you said
Cack.
cack. I'm like, you're a fucking redditor. Good lord.
Jesus fuck.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh,
I don't
You
think
call
he-
me a lot of
Oh.
things. Don't ever call me a red.
How
I don't-
dare you?
Don't you
How
ever call
dare.
me a redditor.
I don't think he's gonna say anything to the party yet about it. But
That's fair,
he
that's fair.
will like mention that when we get out.
Okay.
When we get
That
home.
this is a thing we
Oh,
You all are gonna need to go through detox
I say
now.
we
I'm
get
not
this-
taking you there
Siren's
lace
fine.
black place.
I mean, technically, vacant is fine.
No, y'all are high on black lace with low empathy, and the last thing we need is this guy to shoot us because we can't make social rolls.
I got a boost in empathy. I am fine.
Yeah, they got a big boost in empathy from me fixing their arm and all the other stuff.
Why do you
assume we
think
get
she's
to
acting
studies
so
of it.
friendly?
Okay, you guys are in a. We can just do a little bit of skip and go over to. You're making me forget my own names, Omni. Your
Steady.
Lack of memory is contagious. Steady, yes, thank you.
Steel trap.
I respect it. I appreciate it. I need a good rules lawyer at my table. Rules lawyer is not derogatory in my book. I need one of those. So, you guys get back to the place, and who's carrying the box full of beauty care? Respect. Oh, hey, you guys are back already. That was pretty fucking quick.
His car hits 180.
Well, yeah,
I'm
nothing
impressed.
is not efficient.
Color me impressed, Knight.
Never driving that fast again. I don't want to get pulled over. I already
You
have,
could outrun them.
I have 5 or 6 parking violations.
I have a lot of public property destruction.
I mostly stay in my apartment, so. Okay, we have all of the boosts, so wizard, please.
Wait, you call this boost? Dude, this is like fucking... Open the goddamn container, Steady. She's just like... You're getting smarter. That's fucking scary, dude. She sit down and she's gonna take a massive fucking hit. Just.
Okay.
The sister does that. I'm gonna, because I'm pretty sure that as a medic, I can't like self-administer drugs.
I don't know.
I'm not. I was trying to look for it, but I really thought that was a thing. Or maybe it's that I can't like. Oh no, I can't perform surgery on myself, so I can't.
Yeah, you can't do surgery. You can like
Yeah, you can
administer
do drugs,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
do surgery.
boost
So.
and stuff,
Oh man, I could have been sober this entire time.
right? Riding the high. That's what it's all about.
Oh well, Siren's never felt more alive.
I'm so she just jumps through the fucking ceiling. Just.
Nah, she's fully gone fully robotic.
Siren could have been fine, but she's like, you know what? Slow ride, just like decided full on, be like, I'm gonna fucking just absolutely take this.
Siren just has fucking Grateful Dead playing in her head the entire time, just like blaring over everybody's voice. Like...
Oh god.
The only reason why Siren hasn't like made herself better is because the drugs made her forget that she can take drugs.
Oh my god.
I forgot I was supposed to knock it out.
I forgot about that.
Huh?
Drugs are wild.
Steady's just sitting there, like, lounging into her shitty plastic chair, just, like, taking it in. She's obviously
Wizard,
been all this
please.
stuff.
You owe us
I
a
will
wizard?
full on grapple hands and like grab their shoulder and shake them like, wizard, please, thank you.
Huh?
Okay.
I wasn't rough. Just wake up. Wizard, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna
Hey,
wanna...
I got shot and I got a grenade blow up next to me. So wizard,
Oh,
please.
hey, okay, I'm just, like, getting in the zone again, man. Like, chill, Chum.
We get into the wizard zone and tell us where that zone is, because that would be great.
God.
Oh.
Fireball. Remember the way I said I wasn't all right with you all negotiating when you're like this? All of you, couch. And he's just gonna like literally point towards one of the couches behind him.
Go to the casting
Now.
couch!
Fucking now.
Look, let me have.
Couch?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Like literally just like 100% like just pointing at the couch. Like death glaring.
Fine.
I
I'll be a
can
baby
handle
about
this.
it, and I'll go and sit down.
Damn, he's scary. What the fuck? Are you free tonight? Should like look over it.
Fuck's sake.
Unfortunately, I now have plans.
Damn.
He would, by the way, like, he would have pointed specifically at Fireball and at Vacant, not at Siren.
Why are you
Yeah,
getting
but
the talker?
not
Hold on a
talker.
minute.
Siren,
And because
Siren
Siren will
would
utterly
literally have been
rearrange his
like,
ass.
excuse me?
Yeah, no.
Tell me what to do again.
He is not going to do that. He is pointed at the other two. You are mom of the group, and so
I'm-
far you've been pretty good about it. You
I'm
not
the
bad.
talker.
You
Oh,
are.
for heaven.
You are also high. All of you are high. The only
I've
person
got a good empathy now. I'm fine.
it is still black laced up to hell. I'm not good at this, okay? I'm just here to get in and out without complications. It's all I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you
do.
are. Woohoo! Yeah.
And so, oh my god. So this is uptime going like this is the one thing going smoothly today.
All
So
right.
like
Fireball said that. He's like, all right, fine. Rude.
He's been
Like,
banished to the
sit down.
couch.
and he's just gonna sit there, finger steepled. When you're ready.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to head out of my place, go to the right, go up the stairs,
Not this again.
and go like over a few doors. You're gonna see door number 102. That's Wizard.
Okay.
You
102.
you just realize that Wizard is literally like right above her garage.
Oh, God.
Fireball
gonna
like
breathe.
has his arm open, like playing with the drones, like.
I could just
I'm
sit
just-
on an agent just doing texting.
Like Uptime literally leans his head back and just exhales and has flashbacks of electrocuting someone in a room, being like, no, that was a one-off. That was a one-off. Gracias, amiga. All right, let's go. And he's just gonna like turn and walk towards the door with no preamble.
Knight's just standing there like with his arms crossed looking at her. You fucking asshole, he says to her, and he starts like walking out. Hey, I need to get my
Alright.
shit, man. Wouldn't it be like better if it was you? Never mind, fuck off, get out. She just judges. She's like, fuck off.
He's gonna follow the instructions, stomping on the stairs as he does so.
I'm
Like,
going to give her
Livid the whole time.
the nastiest insult I can think of, which is, I do not want to play ELO with you. And then I'm going to walk out.
I'm going to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Well, Uptime, you sound very upset.
You
I'm
seem
literally-
stressed.
Yeah,
Are you
I am.
sure you can deal with it in this this emotion? Clearly
gonna
trying
I'm
to-
gonna
She's
turn
taking
to
a dig.
Vic and I'm gonna say, considering how much you were crying only half an hour ago, I would pipe down about emotion.
I'm fine. Still clumps of makeup is missing from her
Do-
eyelid.
Somebody just says Duke, and just like, oh,
You
oh,
want
this-
me? I'm gonna get like a rapid detox out, and I'm gonna be like, "Do you want me to help you?"
If you'll take me seriously, if that'll help you to take me seriously, then yes. hit me.
Okay, and I just immediately, pump it into. Don't need telling twice, and I will also now just self-administer because apparently I've just remembered I can do this.
Right, what happens to us?
So you so you get your humanity that you lost back.
Yeah.
Which is
You are like so the thing that was
6.
like with the seriously
Like it-
wounded and stuff no longer applies to us though.
35 humanity.
Hey, there you go, up to 3 empathy.
Yes.
I'm 35 too.
Oh, you have so much in common, you
Buddies.
depressed, sad sack
Right.
of shit.
I'm actually at 42, so.
Hey, that's the
Yes,
secret to
we're
life in the universe,
fine.
baby.
But I am fully addicted to blackface.
You just
Which makes
I will
Uptime
say-
the most sociopathic out of everyone, which I'm
If you-
okay with.
If you go to try to give it a fireball, go, no, no. Let me. I'm having
no.
I got a lot of shit swirling around in here, and I don't let me process this like normally. I'm gonna freak out. All right, I don't
I think
like.
Byron would know that you would like feel worse if she rapid detoxed you, so I think she would know not to do that.
Oh god, why is everything speeding up? I don't like this. just
Okay.
like, oh god.
And I'm just like halfway up, and I'm like, oh, I should not have done this on the stairs. I should not have. That was.
Why did you do that?
Knight's gonna help you too.
So-
Fucking
Holding her
idiots
hand.
up the stairs, just like, come on, get moving.
So as we're walking
Night
up,
behind us, just like
Holding you up.
poking us in the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
Alright
wizard.
then.
we have a wizard to talk to.
We do. And one final thing as he like pauses at the door and turns around. Wizards on that runner. So, just going to put this out there. You're not going to comment on basically anything about his person or his personality or the way he lives. It's a mess. Because we're all net runners and we're all mess. Some way, you don't throw yourself into a virtuality set without being a little warped. So,
Coming from someone who's currently homeless, that doesn't really affect me.
okay.
Netrunners
Coming
kinda
from
get a
someone
little
who is a
quirky.
clean freak, will do my best.
And I will say, you know, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not fucking stupid. All right, I know not to insult a net runner that I don't know. All right,
Okay.
but I will say on that note, since I think we might be in danger, can I have my drones flying around my head?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Okay, so I have to roll to see if it activates. I
let's
just,
see it.
so I have to roll a 1 or a 2.
okay.
Nope,
On a
they don't
what?
work.
Oh,
On a
damn.
10.
Oh boy.
oh, sweet Jesus.
Protection
So
zone.
I'll go and I'll be like, all right, fuck it, and I'll just put them back.
Connection terminated.
That's fine. Let's just get what we're here for.
And Otoma will walk up to the door and just turn to Knight and everyone else, just give it like a nod, like, be cool.
Vacant just throws her arms up like, are you fucking serious?
You hear like the loud sloshing of ice on the inside. It's like a cooler's moving around. Hold the fuck on.
Take your time, amigo.
Hey, if you're cops, you can like fuck off because I'm not coming to the door.
Not the cops.
Do we sound like cops to you?
What the fuck does a cop sound like, Chumba?
You tell me when you open the door.
Oh, for God's sake. We're looking for the wizard.
You hear like something like air drying, just like wagging themselves dry, just like just like water going everywhere.
This is fun.
And open up the door, and wizard is not a man. A plow.
Wait, I need to look at
Nice.
Roll 20.
Love it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. See if I can-
Hi.
Ah,
That was cool.
I like him.
Wizard's cool as fuck.
She's
Ah.
she's a tall woman. She is 6 foot, and she has her arms crossed, and she's leaning against the doorframe. She had on like a bodysuit and you can see over her shoulder. There's this like glowing sort of like, it looks like a deep freeze, like filled with ice, and there's a bunch of wires and all sorts of stuff running in and out of it. And she has a jacket pulled on to sort of like keep the heat in, what little she has of it.
Hmm.
Wow, you guys really don't look like cops. Cool. How do you know me and what do you want?
You point down, like, where he came from Steady's house.
Yep.
Birdie told us, and we hear you're good, so could use your services.
And what do you need me for?
Mind if we step inside to talk about that?
Yeah, this isn't really a landing conversation.
Sure, make yourselves comfortable. If you trip on any wires or unplug anything, I'll kill you. She'd say. She just like casually walk back inside.
That is perfectly reasonable.
As I walk past, I will go and be like, "Hello, I am Fireball. It is very nice to meet you."
Forward.
Well, it's just I wanted to introduce myself. You know.
She like squints at you. You look familiar.
Do you play ELO at all?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you have seen
Oh
me.
my
I
God.
actually have a rank 10 blade dancer I'm pretty proud of, and I actually have 4 rank 10 characters.
Yeah.
Can you two discuss this over dinner?
People that play Blade Dancer don't know how to play the game. Should say she went over and like sat down at a chair.
Oh,
But I will say it's like he nods and he's like, "Oh, all right, I see. So you are Druid trash or Wind Racer trash?"
Oh, keep talking, buddy boy. I'm gonna fucking dunk your head in this tank.
Listen, can you two just go to dinner and discuss this? We kind of have more pressing issues right now.
No,
we
no,
have-
no. Shut the fuck
we
up.
have
Sit down on the
actual-
couch, rocker boy. Should gesture to you.
if the two of you could stop flirting, that would be great.
Yeah.
She slumps herself on the
It's-
couch and just pulls out her agent and starts texting.
There's a nice big ass couch, and it's like an old school it's like a futon almost. It's like this really nice big deep couch that pretty much all of you except for probably Knight can sit on it.
Yeah, just
Fireball will
slumps on the couch.
Fold his arms, be like, "It is nice to meet someone who actually has some goddamn taste."
I play skirmisher, so rethink that for a second.
All right. Well, nobody's perfect. But did you do the last event? Because I got my hands on some legendary gear.
Yeah, I got like 3 or 4 tunes. I got 2 or 3 pieces of Lego.
Siren,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
rapid detox him right now? I will pay you. I will pay you 100 eddies to do it.
I'm gonna
Look,
lean
look.
in and I'm gonna say, I don't think it would help. In fact, I think it would make it worse.
No, but
Look,
That is my
No.
medical opinion.
look,
No, but it would
we're
be
here
really funny.
about IRL business, but we will have to have a talk. Maybe we'll do a raid. Actually, they have the guild event coming up. The race to the Dark Tower. Like, come on. But
Yeah.
we have IRL business. If that is cool. And
Yeah, sure, meat space. What's up?
I'll lean back and I'll like point to them, like, please explain.
Faken's just texting and she just goes.
Oh, hey, what's
All
up,
right.
Knight? She'd like look over at Knight, and Knight just nod at her. Apparently, Knight knows her. We used to raid together before he got fucking lame and gave up.
All right.
Should we just leave? Like,
No,
let the three of them just chat.
Listen, I've
No,
got
we-
better
we-
places. I could be anywhere else right now.
We
My
need.
question is, if I'm gonna look at Wizard and Knight, is this threesome happening or not? Like, because okay,
We
sorry.
can leave. Like you guys can.
Okay.
Okay,
This
you
is this
just
is why the
people.
TTRPG community, like everybody fucking thinks we're horny as shit. We are, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Except
Sorry.
for Art.
My character is horny on me. It has nothing to do with the fact that I am. So
So
I will gesture
Uh-huh.
for everyone else to explain what
Thank you
the fuck's
everyone so
going on.
much for watching.
I feel like Uptime would probably be best since it's his head.
let's see. I suppose it is.
You're also a net runner, so
Yeah.
lingo.
So he would sort of just shrug and say, "So you want to do it here in Meat Space, or you want to do it in the cyber, or you want to do it on the net?"
I'm not letting you jacking into my stuff. Are you kidding me?
That's fair.
Look, this is like my one social interaction for like 2 weeks, so let's get this over with.
Okay.
Christ.
So you might have heard. You remember the brownout from a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm the one that turned that shit back on. Was that
Gra-
you that did that?
Gracias. See, it was, unfortunately. Little bit of messy code, but you do what you have to do.
Thanks for that. That was a pain in the fucking ass. I'm impressed how you could delete that much code in less than a few seconds, but hey, thanks for making my job harder. Appreciate it.
If it makes you feel any better, Maelstrom was far less comfortable with my work. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was the whole Ox thing. So, Scream Sheets will basically let you know the more or less the basics. I'm Uptime, the most wanted net runner in Night City for the high crime of fucking nothing.
You are really fucking dumb if you think coming here and asking for my help after you're 1 in for like what 1.4 right now Are you
It's
out
like
of your
1.46. It's exponential growth. We know.
Yeah, are you fucking stupid? Are you trying to bring heat down on me? Is this like a threat tactic? I don't see what you're doing.
No, this isn't a threat tactic. This is utter desperation. We are in a situation where we are kind of fucked, and we could use as much help as we can.
What's in it for me?
Well, I can tell you one thing. We all got into this in no small part because Maelstrom and Luchess family decided they were going to get in bed together, try to pass weapons to each other, specifically a chip, Biotechnica. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I can tell you that chip is some seriously preem shit. Things more powerful than I can imagine, encryption beyond my wildest dreams. I'm willing to put money on it possibly being a DNA-based computer. The processing capacity would be insane. It got lifted from us when everything went to shit at Biotechnica Tower. We're looking for it to get it back. If we can get it back. And get ourselves in a better position. Once this is all done, I frankly don't want the fucking thing. But maybe you might have some use for an insanely powerful chipset.
I mean, I'm not running a whole operation in here. You know, I'm just doing my own thing. But, yeah, maybe. Worth the money. So, let's talk payment in advance, because this is a risky fucking gig that you're having me take. And what exactly do you want me to do? Just find information to help you guys? Help you get into places you're not supposed to be in? What are we talking here?
So, first off, we need help tracking the damn chip down. Mr. Smiley Face Coin? He's the guy who made off with it. You know the man, woman,
Sure do.
person. That's where our chip lies. So payment is there. I'd be happy to get it back for you. Just need to know where it is, and how we can get it.
So you're not paying me in eddies, you're paying me with...
I will also give you the entire chunk of change I was going to take out of the initial investment. The chip came with a fuckload of eddies. Maelstrom apparently delivered. Thankfully, all unmarked. Unfortunately, also snagged by our friend. Get that back. A quarter of it that was going to be mine is yours. We're talking an obscene amount of eddies here. With that much coin and chip, you could run an operation.
So what you're telling me is you can't pay me in advance.
I have something. It's not Eddie's. Oh God! Sometimes I hate you. All right, I will give you everything across all of my characters in yellow. Every item I have.
Whoa.
Hold
Whoa.
on. That sounds like a lot.
Hold on.
Wait, you're gonna give me your account?
I'll give it. But you have to help us, not just find the chip. We have Luchess, we have this fucking Netrunner asshole leaving coins around, about Technica. You're with us. You understand? I'll give you fucking everything. And I've been playing since day one. You know what my login rate is? Every motherfucking day.
Hold
Do you know
on
who
a
else had that many logins? No one. There was one dev who was sick, couldn't fucking log in that day. Me. I'll give you everything. My whole account. But you are with us. You understand?
until it's complete.
Oh yeah. And you know, meat space value of all of that if you want to sell it off in the, you know, actual Eddie market. We're talking in the range of a lot of fucking money. You understand?
Sometimes kind of looking at you stunned. Like, you
Yeah.
didn't expect that.
Bacon's also in stunned silence.
She's just like smiling and like
silence. Night also in sun silence.
yeah, Knight just like lowers his sunglasses like
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Your account's
Hold
gotta
on.
be worth it at least. 70.
Try adding a zero, fucker. 700,000 eddies. Meat space.
Yeah, sure.
But
Happy to be
Of
aboard
course.
your little posse here. She jut out her arm for a shake.
and he will extend, and then like as he goes and shakes her hand, he walks towards her, like click back in place. Nice doing business with you, and he will kiss the back of her hand and then go sit back down.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. We're friends now. We're all friends. Let's yeah, no, we're all friends. We're cool. We are preem as preem can be.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
For the record, Uptime was about to offer like the apartment that he had as collateral because he's not going back to it. But like, Jesus.
What the fuck just happened?
Somehow I thought offering my home would be the thing, but no, damn, like, fuck it, man.
Vicken
We'll
did say
save
that out
that
loud.
for another friend.
Sure. Fair.
Like I
That's
said,
kind of fruit of a poison
You're with
tree.
us now. Beginning to end. Biotechnica, Luchess, this asshole with the chip. If you have a name, that'd be great, because asshole with the chip is kind of a long name, but
Hey, look, between you and me, I don't know who would have the chip. But big butt here. I'm talking like huge fucking dumpy here. I can find out who has that chip. No problem. Give me like 48 hours.
good. And fucking son of a bitch. I'll give you all my items. Once we have everything, I'll hand over the account. Understand?
Sounds good. Sounds like good collateral to me, Chumba.
Yeah.
You're
Nice
all
doing
right. You're
business
all right.
with you,
You're all
isn't it?
alright. Yeah. I dig.
Great, we're so happy you think so highly of us.
Yeah. I mean, you're alright.
Thanks.
But like this guy should point the fireball. Mr. Mustache here.
Do you like music?
You like jazz?
she's in such a stunned state that she's just like, what the fuck do I say?
This room's very
Megan, who
dark.
was just about to try to make this person a fan.
Yeah.
I'll give you my whole yellow account. Oh,
Let
never
me-
mind. I'll just never mind.
Let me
She's like, alright, cool.
Flip a coin real quick.
I was gonna say, is Wizard a fan? Fuck it. She spends enough time on net running.
Alright, heads
She
or
might have found
tails?
it. Heads.
Heads it is.
Yeah.
She can't really see
Nice.
that well in the light. Because it's like
I
a
mean,
really
she's
big
also not
room.
wearing the gas mask, so that's kind of another given.
You see that she has like a collection of like records, since records are like in style again, and there are a couple of vagrant records in there.
Is that my record? And she like leans in over to look at them.
Hey, no, you're not taking my stuff. Come on.
No, I made this record. Hold on a minute. And she like goes over and picks it up. She picks it up.
Where's your gas mask, dude? Is that how you hide in public? That's fucking wild. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are so
I,
fucking cool. Wow. They call me the wizard?
I feel like we came here for this person's help, and we're leaving having just made this person's day, and we keep like nothing so far.
Can I take out a Sharpie and sign it?
This is, like I said, this is my ace in the hole of like, this person will help us and not fuck us over.
Yeah.
But it just costs me everything I have.
I will point out that the amount of money that we owed Vincent was like 90,000. So
No,
that account
900.
it was 900. It was 900,000.
was it? I thought it was 90,000.
No,
No,
No, it was
900.
900,000. Because
Okay.
he said,
6 figures.
I'm still only going to charge you 900,000, even though you're worth like 1.4.
Also,
Gotcha.
if you're gonna try to tell Jukebox that I'll give you this video game account, Jukebox be like, do you want me to
No,
shoot
but
you
I'm
in the
saying
face?
if we can pawn that shit off anyway, that's
Well, the
irrelevant.
thing is, you can pawn it to other ELO people, but it would take months to
Yeah.
sell it all off.
That's fair.
Like this is auctioning for like a long time, so it's like it's worth a shitload of money. It's not liquid. Like
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
like,
That's
this is
fair.
something that like it could take a full year to get the money, but like I just handed them everything I fucking have.
Yep.
That's fair.
And you also know that Yeah, he spent that much money on yellow.
My man.
As you're all having a chat, Vacant is signing the records with a Sharpie. Just
She's just like sitting there like clapping. This is probably I should fucking like get out more. God.
I'll make you a deal, right? Just to sweeten the pot a little bit. How about you are on Vagrant's VIP list if you ever fancy getting out for a bit?
Yeah. Sure. I don't even know what the fuck to say. This is so fucking rad.
But this means
While all of this
you gotta
like,
help us.
craziness, like celebration is happening, I'm just gonna lean into Uptime and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you okay?
I literally want to die. But
Oh, that's not good."
Vacant
no,
is turned around.
it's really not. But hey, he sort of like leans in a little closer, like whispers into Siren's ear. Is there any way we could talk? I could talk to the Aldecados. I know I want to. I promise to hang in the apartment with you, and I want to, but it might be good for me to get out of the city. I don't want to call down anything on you.
Side eyes for
Well, I
Vacant.
mean, we're kind of already in it, as it were. But maybe we could go pay Stretcher a visit.
I would appreciate that. Thank you. I really wanted to be a different alternative, but I genuinely don't know. I'm over a million eddies now. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if some asshole burst in with a gun right now. So I don't
It's
know.
okay, I'm really good at shooting people.
He just sort of like smiles and is like, we'll have the rest of this conversation later, but thank you. But no, I'm not. But I will be, maybe. We'll see how this next couple of weeks go. So, and he's gonna just like lean up and straighten. So you're going to help us find this guy who stole from us.
Yep, as soon as you
And-
guys leave, I'm gonna hop back in the tank and leave the meat space for like 48 hours.
Sounds
All
like
right, well, fuck our drag then. Let's go.
Agreed.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ken.
Vacant.
I will give them information
It's only
and a
fair, you
chip
gave me one.
for my my secure line that I have. Because I have a secure line for Enigma and another one for Esperanza, so I'll give them that so they can message us.
Got it.
And I will be like, all right, let's head out. Thank you, Wizard. It's been nice doing business with you. I like having a partner I can rely on.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
See you
I'll
at a show.
transfer everything over right now. And
We have a show
I'll,
next week.
I'll walk out of their apartment.
Yeah. Vacant. As we're leaving, she's gonna look at Siren and then just go, just walks up, keeps going.
Wait, what?
She's looked at you, and went, okay, just kept and just walked with it back to texting on her phone. She noticed. She noticed.
As soon as we're out, Fireball, like as soon as the doors close and he feels that Wizard can't see him, he's like, oh my fucking shit. Are
Are
they
you
alone?
okay? Are you okay?
Oh, fuck.
Do you only
Holding a
have one
razor.
account?
Why did you do that?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Uptime's not out of the door yet, for the record. He has stayed in the door after it's closed while you guys have this little convo outside.
The right thing to do to keep you all alive.
I have questions for you. Goes back to texting. She's talking to Siren, by the way.
And
Question. Well, I have questions for you too.
Still texting.
Don't really. Siren is just gonna attempt to comfort. We'll just be like, I'll talk to you in a minute, and then we'll attempt to comfort Fireball, who is devastated.
You know you
listen,
did.
it's can I don't know. Is it something you can make a new account for? I don't know if this is helping.
Oh, I cannot possibly begin to explain.
Okay.
I had one of the 4 Doom Lances left. Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't want you to think about this too hard, but I
no,
mean, you didn't
I
have to
didn't.
go all in at the beginning.
No,
You could
I
have
did.
built up to it, you know?
No, no half measures. All right, I had to do it.
I mean,
don't
if you
want
took
to.
it,
You saw how hostile they were. All right, I don't want someone who's gonna half pretend and not give a shit and do half work and get uptime killed. And all of you have been so nice to me. It's
I mean, if you two get really cozy, she might give you some of it back.
no, that's not at all.
I don't think that that's a possibility, but
It's
I know
just
how much that meant to you. So
yeah,
thank you.
doing the right thing means more to me. And it was
She's gonna like fish a 1,000 eddies out of her pocket, and she's gonna say, "I know that you don't think that you really have time for it, but if you did want to get clean, you can just take this."
he'll take it. Thank you. And normally he would have like already had an instant transfer to his elo, but he's like, oh, and he's just like,
Oh no!
Actual bank account feels
So-
bad.
Nice is kind of standing there. I could give you my old account. I have
Thank
a
you.
lightning.
all right, we'll talk, but let me grieve. All right, I just lost. There's a whole mourning process. Oh, I didn't ever think I would like that.
I do have one mount you don't have.
Okay, if you have the Bladecorn, I'm gonna freak out right now.
All yours.
All right, I can't stay mad at you.
Oh my god.
I fucking love Fireball so much.
And, thank you all. I mean, I really would have I still would have done it. Fucking bullshit ass doing the right thing. But, no, it is okay. It is what Duke would have done. You know? It's the right thing.
Well, all right.
This makes me really awkward because all I was gonna have Uptime do was stay in for like just a quarter second to say something, but you know.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can just hear the conversation outside the door. He's like, "I'll give them 5 minutes."
Yeah, I
I'll
think
just stay
so.
here for a bit longer.
Like that's probably what ended up happening. Like after everyone walked out the door, and like he just sort of like paused at the door and like let it close. He just sort of like turned back to Wizard and just said, like, from one professional to another, if you're going to fuck us, which, by the way, you won't be the first. It's Night City. I know how it goes.
Hey, I don't sleep around, dude.
Well, I believe it. But keep the blast radius to me if that happens. And he pauses and then like gets ready to go to the door, and then he hears everything going on outside there, and he just sort of like, fuck. And he just like leans his head on the door and just like,
It's
is
like
it alright
every
if I
time,
just like stand in here for like until that blows over? Because I'm not emotionally equipped to deal with that right now.
it's like every time Uptime leaves the group, they just fucking spiral.
She's gonna reach
That's
into
my
her
emotional
bag.
support uptime.
She's gonna.
Every time he leaves them, they just fucking lose it. Oh.
She's gonna like reach into her tank and like pull out a can. Nothing to drink.
You know, honestly, yeah. And he just like hold his hand up to catch it.
It just
Like,
I love
Oh,
her.
God.
She's great.
yeah.
you're gonna be
Wizard
saying
is
a lot on
great.
this. So.
After
Yeah,
that
we
conversation
will.
dies
We're gonna
down,
get our money's worth.
he would crunch the can, give a nod, gracias, amiga, and step outside. So, who's ready to go have dinner with Vincent? And start like walking down the hallway, irritated.
I'm just gonna follow.
Excuse
Who
me.
is
Wait,
Vincent?
who? What?
Who?
What?
What?
And nobody knows
Wait,
who
what?
Vincent is.
Who-
I know,
Who's
no, that's
Vincent?
exactly why he said that.
Yeah, that's a joke.
He's being catty.
Yeah.
Who's Vincent?
Jukebox. We're going to have dinner with Jukebox.
Juice box. I
Wait,
heard
oh.
that. I heard that. I heard you were about to say juice box.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for Bacon to call him Juice Box to his face. And Hazel.
Well, the good
Hey,
news is we
Juice
won't
box.
feel the impact because we'll already be dead.
I will vote. Do you think that is a good idea, or is it one of those he invited you and now we got to do it kind of situations?
No, it's he invited me, and honestly, I'm pretty sure it's less an invite and more of a let's go. That said, Vincent has been strangely forthcoming, and on top of that, I will point out he is, at least if I can believe him, which honestly I'm not sure I can, because I can't even believe how he tracked me down, and I frankly think he might have casted aspersions on the person who he told me betrayed me. I have a lot of complicated emotions to the man that held a gun to my life, so working on that, but. He invited us to dinner 7 o'clock tonight. So this, I think, is that moment where we find out precisely what he's made of. More than we already know, which is miserable.
Oh, I'm gonna have a very upset person, but yeah, we can do that.
Good.
So
Goes back to texting.
Fireball is like, all right, well, I need to go to my apartment and transfer all of my shit over. 7 o'clock.
7 p.m. Is he like? And was that 7 p.m. his time or 7 p.m. our time?
You,
I think it was
guys
2
are in the
hours,
sa- You guys are in the same time zone.
Yeah, we're in
Oh,
that
that's
city.
right. That's right. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so let's yeah. Well, that's right. It was in 2 hours. Was what it was. It was like in
Yeah.
2 hours at 7. So yeah. I thought it was like 2 hours time distance difference. I didn't know he was like flying in from fucking like some other part of the country.
Fly me
Thanks.
to
Thanks for the D10 bonus, Kev.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Much love.
So he would. I don't think we have a choice, and I think, frankly, it might be helpful.
All right. I just need to grab a couple things, my apartment, transfer the shit over. I'll meet you all.
All right.
I need to deposit ahead.
I have someone I need to go and see right now. We'll meet up later.
All right.
And
I guess I'll
Siren
go-
is giving you this look like the whole day you've been just like glued to your phone. It's just like her eyes have just been narrowing more and more. Like, wow, where are you going?
Oh, don't worry where I'm going. Just make sure you're up in time.
Get it up in time. Woo! Yeah, baby.
All right.
You're hilarious.
So I'm gonna go transfer the shit I need to transfer to Wizard, and I'm gonna go buy some grenades.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and buy an umbrella on the way by. Or I've bought it. I
umbrella?
just want. Yeah, I'm buying a tactical umbrella because I don't have a gun anymore.
Oh, I just thought you were just going to get an umbrella. Like,
I
No.
was gonna say I can make a gun for cheaper.
Nah, I kind of want the tactical umbrella because it's just cool.
Okay. Well, if you give me the money, I can make it for you.
How much would it cost to make?
I'd have to double check. I have to double check that.
Because it
Okay.
cost 1,000 to buy.
That would take too long for me to make then. All right, go buy it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go on then.
Cool.
Um,
I now have a
but-
gun.
But yeah, I'm going to go, and Fireball is just weeping as he's like transferring, just listening to like the saddest ELO music as he's like sending the shit over to Wizard.
Yeah, it's like the ELO version of like Arthas, my son. Like, just fucking
Oh
super
no.
sad shit.
No.
It's like just like the fucking Howard Shore's like theme from like End of Return of the King, where it's like, my friends, you bow to no one. It's just like.
Okay. So we are about 3 hours. How are we feeling? Do we want to call it for the night, or what do you want to do?
I can keep going.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
really getting into this. I want to know where this goes. I'm so excited.
I'm good for a little bit.
It's getting kind of late here, and I'm getting kind of tired.
That's fine.
That's
Yeah, no,
okay.
we're about 3 hours.
But I'm
That's what we
sorry.
are. No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
No worries. I was asking for a reason.
You could leave it on a cliffhanger.
I could. I'll do that. Don't worry.
Alright.
Okay, so you're all meeting up at your good friend I almost said Juicebox. You're all meeting up with your good friend.
I
Juicebox.
accidentally slurred that too. That wasn't even
I know,
intentional.
it
I didn't
wasn't
include that.
intentional. It was so funny.
Yes, Max.
He is now called Juicebox in Vacant's head.
I want a Juicebox.
I want a juice box.
Okay. He's in a actual house. Like, probably in Rancho Coronado, just like a little less conspicuous type joint.
I will say, when we pull up, Fireball is going to basically rig up a tripwire in the car so that if someone turns the car on, it will drop a grenade in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Vacant's had to walk there now because she doesn't have the car.
No, I would have picked you up.
Okay.
Pick me up,
It only
please.
takes me like 45 minutes to do all the shit I gotta do. So like, if we
You
have a
would have
couple
to
hours,
pick her up. You would pick her up from the
Wait, is
rehearsal
Knight
space.
with us?
Yes, Knight is with you.
In fact, no. You would have picked her up at her partner's house.
he's- he is like going like reviewing his drones and shit. So even if you like walk outside with it, he does not notice. He will just be like, "Oh, that is vacant with a person." Okay, so I have the grenades, and then I will rig up so that if they turn the car on, I mean they have to have the gun to try and do it anyway. But even if they hotwire,
They're
it
just
will
like making
drop
out.
the fuck.
No, just a handhold and a very stern talk. You can probably hear raised voices a little bit. It's not a fight, but it's agitated talk.
Yo, I see you're going out to dinner with
Trouble
your
in
friends
paradise.
again.
Knocks on the window.
And
Are we
Well,
ready?
yeah, he will unlock the door so you can get in. Alright, let's go do this fucking dinner with Jukebox.
Good old juice box.
Ha! Juicebox, that is funny. I didn't even think about that.
We play serious games here on Redemption BH.
We're so
Never
afraid of this
Like I
NPC.
said, if it's the same day, I'm still high, so let's
Yeah,
drive.
it is the same
It
thing.
is the same
Oh,
day.
God.
Oh. Maybe I should drive.
Okay. Fair warning, I'm reusing art I did for a personal piece. Not like it matters, because I don't think any of you have even seen it anyway. So,
I don't think so.
okay. I'm assuming that Knight's gonna be the one that picks Uptime and Siren up.
I think that's probably fair. Yeah.
Most likely, yeah. I think Siren would probably have just gone and restocked some like rapid detox and all of the things that she has kind of used a lot of.
That's fair. Honestly, I think Uptime probably would have just like. I honestly wonder if you just might have like walked a little bit on the beach and just waited for a pickup. So like he wouldn't have done much.
Oh, and deposited the head as well. So
I would hope
that's
so.
now in Siren's clinic safely. You know,
It's in a fridge next to the 6-pack of beer.
in a fridge. Yeah.
Kill me
Next
later.
to
Oh, same exact time.
I was just thinking your landlord goes to check. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're putting heads in the freezer again.
Yeah, because he would totally be throwing a party in Siren's flat and just
It's
been
like a
"Let me just go
Patrick
get some
Bateman
beers."
moment. He reaches in for a beer and there's a fucking head in there in like a
Siren,
plastic
what
bag.
the fuck?
Why are you
Oh,
putting
God,
heads in
I'm
the
getting
fridge
my
again?
rent raised for this.
Okay, so he's gonna swing by and pick you up. We can skip all that. He's gonna drive safely, don't worry. He's not gonna go 180.
Oh.
And you show up to this house, and it's like a humble house. It's as humble as you'd expect for a place out in Rancho Coronado. And you all sort of meet up, probably within a few minutes of each other.
Vacant strolls towards you, swinging an umbrella. Just a brand new umbrella. I just wanted to make that as a wee bit of
Swinging it.
flavor. Yeah, just like twirling it like a kitten.
I have
I
the
want to make it known.
the Hydra, and then I have Lulubelle, and I have hidden a couple grenades on me, but I have a grenade in the car, so if someone tries to start my car, it's mine now, then it's gonna blow up.
My car, mine.
Optim's wearing literally the exact same thing he was before. He hasn't done anything.
Okay, so who's gonna be the ballsy one to knock on the door?
I will. I'll go and just with my grapple hand, and then like, so I'm still like back 10 feet from the door.
I think Optim's probably interspersed himself between you guys and the door. Just kind of like he just natively puts himself at that point.
Okay, so you hear some like somebody speaking, probably Italian. Yeah. I'd imagine Miguel would recognize it as Italian because Spanish and Italian are very similar.
You can recognize Romance languages from other Romance languages. Usually understand them, shrug, but figure it out. Yeah.
Italian's quite different. It just sounds similar.
Mhm.
And guy comes to open up the door, and he's wearing a white button-up shirt with the sleeves folded up to just above his elbows. He's got like a barista's apron around his waist, and he's like wiping off his hands on a towel that he has on the apron. Oh, hey, just in time. And that's old Vincent there.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, she looks pretty good. I recognize him. I like him.
For a crime boss?
Oh, he's not a crime boss. He's just a member of the crime family. Powerful, but he's not like the boss. He's not the Don.
So you think? Well, he's not old.
Oh no, not Peaky Blinders.
Oh shit, we've really fucked up.
Oh no.
We
It's
should
Tom
go home.
Shelby.
Nice,
We
no
should
stabbing,
go.
no stealing. We're having a fucking dinner here.
We should just leave.
Round the races.
Oh my god.
Smack somebody on the face like. Okay, and that is where I will leave a cliffhanger for the session.
Woo! Awesome.
I hit him with the umbrella. No.
Oh my god. I should have been worried about this. This is what I should have been worried about.
Why do you think I'm twirling the umbrella? I'm ready to hit him with it. This is payback for the beating I took.
Oh my god.
I'll do it again, you fuck. Alright, let's do introductions, my wonderful cast. I'll start with Art.
Fucking damn it.
Yeah, you have a speech. You got a
I do
speech.
have a speech. I was hoping you would do it me last so that I could find
Okay, well,
it.
I can come back to you. Cat, start.
Where the fuck did I put it?
Cat,
Hmm?
Cat, you go.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you're on the other side.
Hello everyone, I'm Kat, otherwise known as the Law Mistress or Law Mistress 93. Oh man, you really, I've had the entire session to think about this. Okay,
You're
let's
doing
start
better
with
than
this.
me.
Today is my Twitterversary, so I have been on
Hey.
Twitter for 1 year, and
Yeah.
I write, I blog, and I've been doing that for about a year now, so that's cool. I am also streaming on Sundays. I DM a game on Girls Run These Worlds, and next session will be this Sunday. And we're coming up to the finale now, so that's kind of exciting. Season 1, so please do come and check us out. What else? I've been nominated for 2 game fairs. I always forget something, so I'm going to do this. I've been nominated for 2 Game Herd Awards, so you can find in my pinned tweet, Law Mistress 93, the information on how to vote. If you want to get me a vote, I would be really appreciative. Thank you, love you all. I'm just happy to be nominated,
Vote.
to be honest.
If you don't vote for Cat, I will, and I mean I will.
There's
find
me
you.
like, please, like, and then just everyone's like, vote in the most aggressive manner.
Folks, you're gonna vote now, and you're gonna vote in November, and you know what you should be voting for. I don't even need to
Yes.
say it.
Vote
Yep.
for Cat or the terrorists win.
And we do not negotiate.
I
with
mean-
terrorists.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're just gonna move on from me now, if that's okay.
Freedom should win. Vote for Cat. Anyway, Alex.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Um,
You sexy beast.
I'll have my presidential
I'm-
posted on in a couple of days.
You know, I heard there was a recent opening in the royal family, so
Of a casket, maybe. Anyway,
So-
go on, please.
sorry, too soon. All right.
It's
Somewhat
only been 14
English.
days.
Oh no!
So
Right.
I'm Alakazam, a pro DM purveyor of all things homebrew. When I'm not saying wildly ridiculous things, I run a lot of games. I actually am. I stream multiple times a week. Right now on Tuesdays, I do Cyberpunk Fan of Pain, a Cyberpunk game inspired by gears of a metal nature. That are
That always
legally
cracks me
distinct.
up every time I hear it.
And actually coming up soon in just a couple of weeks. Check it out on Twitter. MatmanDH, my incredible player in several of my streams, is going to be DMing on my channel and running a game called the Squid Menace, which is a 5e game. So if you like being menaced by squids, check it out because it's going to be ridiculous. And I will be a player in that. So if you like Fireball, but you wish there was a fantasy version of him, you're gonna like the character I play in that. Every Wednesday I do Skies of Hilarious that actually has Omni in it, which is super fantastic. And I will say Fan of Pain has art in it.
It does have really nice art, yeah.
Yes. There's Artemis in it. Every
I've always wanted to do that joke.
every Thursday, I'm either here playing Fireball or I'm doing Curious Creations with Sea Leopard Art, where he illustrates live on air while I'm homebrewing. And speaking of homebrew, obviously the biggest thing going on with me right now is I announced that I'm dropping a book at the end of next week that will have 100 subclasses for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. So if you like subclasses and you wish I had 100 of these fuckers, then check out my book, which will be coming out. My Twitter apparently is very excited, so I'm looking forward to showing all of you the stuff I've been working on for a couple of years now. I think it's going to be great. Am I missing anything? I run a lot of games. I have a couple time slots left. Check out my Discord if you want to play in one of my games. I'm cool, probably most of the time.
Thank you. Always a joy having you on. And like I said, like big fucking congrats on the Twitter jump. Like holy shit, like that's so
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
seriously.
man. It's inspiring.
Yeah, I am in shock actually because I doubled in like 48 hours, just about.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he didn't say it on air,
insane.
folks, but he was telling me that he expects he's not going to take a shit for less than 25,000. So
Yeah,
I
well,
guess
now that I'm-
he's too good for me.
Now that I'm
so-
internet famous.
This is why he
no.
thinks he can say wild, ridiculous things now.
Yeah, it's,
Definitely
thing
not
is,
gone to his head at all.
every morning I wake up and I'm like, what is this Alakazam guy gonna do today? Like, what a prodigious.
Every day I wake up and I just like clear the tears of joy from my eye with a $100 bill. Just-
Of just,
Jesus
I wake
Christ.
up to the joy of being Alakazam, and I think to myself,
What a
Yeah,
wonderful
sounds it.
world.
you fucking narc. I'm gonna move on to Omni.
I'm cool. I'm joking. I have tremendous anxiety and depression. Please, I swear I'm cool.
He's pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome.
He's rad. We're just gaslighting.
So yes, hello everyone. I'm the Last Omnitect, your favorite robot American, and you guys can catch me at least right now twice a week on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thelast-omnitect. Usually on Thursdays, we do the Breakfast Club, where we all hang out, chat, have a good time as a TTRPG community, play some video games, and talk about what's going on. This week, we moved it to Friday because I had scheduling conflicts today. and they've been resolved, but it was too late, and I'd already been advertising it for a week with the updated information. So we're doing it tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. EST for the Breakfast Club. This week we're gonna be talking about a pretty charged topic. So AI art and exploitation in the community. Please tune in. I would love to hear you all talk, and hear you all engage in a respectful conversation on my front door. Also, Saturdays, 10:30 a.m. EST. You guys can catch me doing the Stellar Forge, where I do world building, live art, and rule smithing for my various tabletop projects. And starting, not next week, but the week after, I will officially no longer be working at Publix and doing all of this full time. So I will be opening up new shows. I have 3 role-playing campaigns that I'm getting ready to go as soon as I can. And starting early November, you will at least see 2 role-playing games on my channel, hopefully. So keep an eye out, folks. And that's me.
Thanks, man.
Much love, Red. Thank you. Oh, obviously, you can find me on Red's channel and DMDM Studios and Alakazam. They're all amazing. And they've been kind enough to have me play in their many, many games.
Yeah, and Cat's channel eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eventually.
100%.
My what?
Your channel,
I'm
your,
like
your
an-
Twitch channel that you're gonna start.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's one thing at a time, yeah.
Yeah. I'm an insight people. You make a digital space, I move into it like cancer, and I make your computer lag. But at least I make you laugh while I do it.
Cancer?
So,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
When we first met, Omni said, "Red, I'm gonna be all over you like shingles." Anyway, Art, please.
I'm drinking, people, please. Some respect.
I'm glad it isn't me for once.
And I am Artemis. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, great speech. Is that what you
Wow.
Come over there and clap
As
the
if you
side of
just
your head
made
until
me
the rest of
go
that speech
first
comes
so
out.
that you could
I
just say
wrote
that.
you a whole speech.
Okay. Well, I'm still bad at this, so. Right. Okay. Hello. I'm
But getting
Artemis.
better every week.
I'm
right?
no. I'm not adding to this
Right?
fucking. I'm not adding to my quote. This is the thing that I say at the start of everything. Okay. Hello, I'm Artemis. I am a musician and player extraordinaire. You can find me at Ty Artemis on Twitter. My album Red Vagrant is out on SoundCloud right now, so you can check that out. All the links are in my Twitter bio. Also, I would like to point out that I have released one new thing since I think it was the last session, which is the suite for the whole album. So it's 6.5 minutes long, and I think it might be my favorite thing that I've ever written. So I would be
It's
very,
so sick.
It's so.
I would be super appreciative if you just listen to it once. You don't have to like it. You don't have to retweet it. Just listen to it.
Like it, retweet it, listen to it a million times, and download, please.
I want you to tell
You
your
have to
grandmother and
look.
your grandmother's grandmother about it,
You
or I
don't
will
listen
kill
to
you.
it, the terrorists win. All right?
We do not want
There
the
is-
terrorists winning. We do not like terrorists here at Redemption VA.
There is one more thing I would like to add. I'm looking into getting my stuff onto Spotify, so which means I can start making money from streams. It's not very much, but it would mean a lot if you would listen to it when it does come out on Spotify. That should happen within the next 2 months or so.
Hell yeah.
Spotify is absolutely free. If you're not there listening to art stuff on Spotify when it goes up, the terrorists win. I've been saying it, and it's gonna happen.
I also want to point out that even if you listen to it with it muted, it still counts as a play. So I'm not trying to.
listen to it because it's rad as fuck. Like with.
I'm not trying to influence everyone's decision, but it would mean the world
But
to me if
nobody
you
needs
listen
to
to it.
listen to it muted because your stuff is so rad that we want to hear the music, okay?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you don't want to listen to it and you've got a minute and a half to spare, it's there.
just-
There's an option.
listen
You did
to it.
great. You did great with the script. Stop.
Stop talking.
This is why I'm not.
You're
this is
letting
why
the
I'm not
terrorists
looking.
get to you. It's okay. You can win. We believe
This
in
is
you.
why. This is exactly why I'm not allowed to do my own outro.
I really hope I don't have to record one for you.
Honestly,
Next
I'm,
time,
I
I'm
kind of
gonna
want you to
speak
do that.
and you're gonna just like move your mouth along with it. Okay.
Watch the session in 2 weeks to see that actually happen.
Oh my god, I'll do it for you.
Hello.
Anyway,
What is your favorite?
What's going on with those primary colors, right?
Yeah. Hello, I am Red, one of the 3 primary colors. I am a content creator here on Twitch and Twitter. VA Redemption on Twitter and Redemption VA. As you are, if you're already here watching it, well, you're already here. If you're watching it from YouTube, check me out on Twitch, Redemption VA. You can catch me live at 2 p.m. CST every other week with this wonderful crew here. And Omni, of course, and alternating weeks, we also have another wonderful crew where Derek is hosting for us, or he's keeping, if you want to be technical, a Call of Cthulhu game. It is at 7 p.m. CST. Like I said, alternates with Cyberpunk, and Omni's also there. So if you, you know,
I just live here. I kind of, there's like a little there's a chair on the side and a cup of orange juice that never runs low.
Yeah, I let Omni sleep on the foot of the bed if he's
Can
good.
can I also say that his character on Call of Cthulhu also hot?
Yeah,
Like
his character on Call of Cthulhu is literally just this big mean motherfucker that's like hyper intelligent. Of course you'd want to fuck him. I mean, like, come on,
it's
man.
just
I'm gonna add to this as well. The song that I have produced and wrote, the one that has the most plays, is the song that I wrote for Uptime. By about 30 plays.
That's because people just get like natural horny energy from it. That's what I'm saying. You're the reason that this
know
community.
what
All the Omni.
I added it to a playlist called Boner Jams 98.
See, thank you. See, Brian gets it.
Okay, we really gotta get off the air.
Anyway, yeah, this is tooting it back. Folks, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 2 p.m.-ish, playing some Magic the Gathering, and just kind of chit-chatting, hanging out. I'm working on a TTRPG. I'm working on a fully fledged TTRPG. It's going to be my own custom rules set, and going to take a lot of work, but when stuff starts going up for it, you'll know. And yeah, I'm literally putting together a studio with my significant other as we speak. And it's going to be under an LLC. It's going to be all professional. It's going to be so fucking rad. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys the progress behind all of it. But other than that, I've been talking myself up a lot. Let's see if I can find anybody to raid into.
Do I have anyone online? I do not. I have no suggestions. I'm sorry.
I don't really see anybody.
No, that's it. Turtles and Chill.
Never hurts.
Turtles. Yeah, you guys can like calm down. Well, I mean, we didn't really have like a horribly stressful game, but anyway, here's some.
I had a very emotionally stressful game. I was all over the place.
I just work here, man. Let's
Same.
lost
At least we
audio.
were.
She's back. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, we're good. We're gonna raid out into turtles and chill. So stick around if you like. Are turtles reptilian or amphibian?
They're amphibious.
Go watch some fucking turtles while you get some work done, folks. Much love to you, and good afternoon, good night, good evening, whatever.
My friends.
Peace.
Fucking turtle time. I don't think the raid.